There we go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to UNH Varsity Overwatch here in the ECC. UNH, of course, our home team versus Southern New Hampshire. Opening up on Nepal, I'm joined with my wonderful co-caster, Plute.
Yeah. Welcoming in everybody with some new overlays. Courtesy of production team, the band's going to be listed up in the top corners. UNH does take out the jetpack cow, SNH, I guess. Took out Domino with their
SNHU.
band. Yeah,
Amen.
that's right.
And I think this is the first time Emre that I'm seeing. He just received some very nice quality of life buffs. I can't see because we on Lucio just running around the map. That's my boy Knight. We are. All right. Blackout
Ooh.
402 are usually a Sojourn. Oh, is
Oh,
still on the Sojourn.
oh,
Is on the. He's thinking. He's thinking. Who knows? But I hope we do see some Emre. He got a nice fall off buff, plus some damage on his weapon. Could be very deadly here as we open up onto the first map.
Blackout is pretty deadly on the Sojourn. If his roster expands past that in the Freya, it could be a lot scarier.
Zarya into D.Va already pretty favorable for the Zarya, just able to beam straight through that defense matrix.
Genji also not able to put much of a fight against the beam either. Vendetta also going to be a good counter to those two.
And what in the world? They seem to be flipping the map almost.
They go for it, but Jay Rayner's there for one. Clover picks up one as well. Knight goes down. Big Warrior gets the D-Mech. Jay Rayner stays alive there at the end, and UNH will be the first to flip the point. That looked like a pretty good fight. What did you see?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see more of these SNHU like rotations. They almost took the opposite side of the map from us, immediately beelining it toward either our supports or the Lucio or the Kiriko. They have that Echo as well for these flanks, but that might just give our Zarya some big energy. Oh, big speed boost going in.
Picks up one there. I believe it was Jay. Yep, Jay does help one. There's another assist out. Some good healing on Blackout. Knight going to be running down the Genji. See that Kiriko TPing at the last second. A good bubble to let Blackout get aggressive.
You know, good discipline from the Lucio to stay alive and leave it to the big DPS to go chase for these kills. But this is the UNH way. Like with the Vendetta, with the Zarya, and the Lucio speed boost. Like if we can go first, that's how we win.
You see the mirror match takes a appearance here, but some big damage from Jay Rayner on the Genji. The rail cannon barely misses. There's a Suzu from one.
Big Warrior dropping low, but able to stabilize, hopefully. Point ticking for SNHU. They are going to get the flip.
The unit's kind of stuck off to the side here, but they're going to get aggressive as that Zarya gets low. Suzu has to get used. No kills yet. The Zarya will go down. Looks like the Lucio will fall as well. A good Suzu for UNH keeps everybody in the fight. Blackout with the quick little right. Big Warrior secures a double.
That's
UNH
a pretty
puts back
clean
the
wipe
point.
there. I mean, really nice like awareness and discipline. Like, let the point flip. It's all good. We're too low to contest. We're now running on 5 ultimates, just winning clean fights back to back. Let's see what the rotation will be on this next fight.
Yeah, UNIT's going to have a lot of power ready to go to just try to secure this first point. There's a Lucio boop. It'll bring out one of its own. The overcharge comes out from Blackout.
Oh, Brick's getting stuck. Somehow manages to live. Trade's
Sune
going
Rush
down
comes
to
out.
Sune Rush invested, absolutely. Vendetta going so
Knight.
deep, but a massive grab.
Big combo from Jay Rayner, Big Warrior.
Hey, who needs to save ults when we can just end the game right here? Bada bing, bada boom. Beat invested, Fox invested, the grab combo sent out, and the overclock, as you said. Genji trying to get a last touch. The ball is here, a nice boot, but no body block. Gonna try and take down with a rush of their own. SNHU looking kind of good, but
They are down 2-man.
Two-man
Big
down.
Kirko went down there. Lucio low, he's going down shortly soon. Last live ball.
Oh, big swings.
Big swings. Sojourn does make a return, but Blackout's able to stay alive and secure that kill. The Genji with all just gets punched in the face.
Ooh! You said not today. Put the blade away. Nuh-uh.
There's a little aura farming there.
Let's go. You love to see it.
Stood still, traced him, and just one little quick melee.
Blackout showing, you know, I will pull out the Emery one of these days, but Soj definitely still making it work.
Make sure this goes smoothly.
Yeah, and even if Soj goes out, we know Blackout can be absolutely devastating on that Freya.
It's true. It's got that hero pool, the nice hit scan. Freya's like kind of a hit scan, at least in her role. But still pumping out big damage, a nice teleport into speed boost. It's gonna be a big fight for up top here, Plute.
I'm excited to see it. You see Blackout makes a swap back to Sojourn, so not too many changes in terms of UNH's roster. See what SNHU wants to bring to the table. Looks like we're going to have a pause here. Some technical difficulties. Oh, hopefully it'd
Well,
be not nearly as long as that one time the server cracked.
okay, yeah, that was crazy when we had to reset the entire map because the enemy team is a DC, but unfortunately for them, we kind of have this high ground now. I don't think there's
And
much taking this anymore.
yeah, Jay's in a scary position there for SNHU, not for him.
Call it ambulance, but not
Not,
for me.
yeah, he got a lot of meter. The combo charge is getting built up. He's in a scary position for any SNHU backliner.
Absolutely. Well, disregard the backline. I don't even see the front line yet.
Yeah, that Sim speed boost might have just got them the momentum to just flip first point right away.
It's true, and you also don't know which character they lost. Like maybe they lost their speed, or God forbid they just lost their tank on the way to the high ground.
Oh, yeah, then you'd have to...
You might have to concede that one. Oh, I see some Echo stickies. All right, you can deduce they didn't lose Echo.
Even with the flyer, Jay has not been struggling at all to chase down kills.
Yeah, I don't think they were even able to stay the Echo. It just didn't work out for them. Echo and the Diva got forced off of into the Zarya mirror matchup.
Yeah, and some big bubbles we've been seeing from the big warrior himself to help deal with those dives.
Of course, he's either enabling Jay, and when that comes off cooldown, he can help a support. Like Zarya, typically seen as a pretty selfish tank. Like she'll just use those bubbles for herself to get some big energy, but Big Warrior not letting his team die. That's for certain.
We have seen this comp from UNH quite a lot this season, so they have some really good synchronicity when it comes
Really
to
got the
working
reps
together.
in. I actually got the pleasure to play with them again. We entered a NECC sponsored Overwatch 1 GOATS tournament.
Oh,
So running it down 0-3-3 with the big BP boys and swinging and trying to combo our ults together. It was a lot of fun. So I
be
tell
a
you that
good time to see
they got
Big
synergy.
Warrior on tank.
He was actually on the brig, funnily
Oh,
enough. But that's like just Overwatch 1 brig, like it's kind of they modded it so it kind of reverts her back. So she has bash on her stun again. She has the old rally that's just like a Lucio aura of pure armor. So
the true server admin.
yeah, literally. Okay.
Does look like we will be back here shortly. Does look like we'll be underway here.
Standing.
Jay's gonna be in a perfect position for this vendetta. See if he can't quickly capitalize on that. Oh, daring match. Oh, Zarya is back. Well-timed bubble there from Big Warrior.
Some sportsmanlike conduct from Jay Rayner, not trying to cheese the win, wants it fair and square, even though they do have the high ground positioning because of that disconnect mishap, and they're going to be starting the point cap underway.
You see the Zarya starts to push in there, but Big Warrior drops immediately, throws out that bubble for Jay.
Not
Forces the
counting
Zarya
on that
back.
Zarya immediately. Well, Jay, as I say it, is immediately going to go in, grab a pick onto the Echo. Sojourn gets traded out for Sojourn. A nice wall right into Boop, gaining one, maybe two. Picks up the perk mid-rush. He's got locked in.
It just scared that Genji off the moment he came skirting right back into view.
They are back on the
It,
Echo, like you said, so we'll see if that causes any trouble this time around. It's a much more open map. The ceiling doesn't exist.
yeah, Blackout could just get some free rail cannon shots, so we've seen some deadly right clicks from him.
I like their position, just making sure they're on the high ground. Echo trying to contest the Sojourn,
Ooh,
actually
gets
does
him
get
with
the
the
clip.
beam.
Clover
Clover,
finds
though,
one. 3
gets
for
one.
3.
Jay Rayner as well.
It's
UNH
real
is starting
scrappy.
to lose out the point, but Jay Rayner with the bubble, able to tank those echo shots. Big Warrior coming back just in time to keep the point in UNH's favor. Scare the echo off,
And
maybe able to scare out the Lucio as a ball comes out of nowhere.
Jay goes for the contest, holding on to life as best as he can. As the ball comes back, they're gonna take him down and probably dying on point here, getting as much cap as possible.
Really good delay. They actually have them off the point there. The ball very low.
Oh, and Big Warrior's beaming so hard that he forces Kitsune by himself. Wow.
Clover did also pick up one there, and Big Warrior was still delaying. Does finally go down, but UNH is able to delay long enough to get to 82%. The ball also ends up going off the map somehow, so that'll be a good stagger.
It's time to go! I mean, UNH is pretty happy about that. Didn't have to spend anything, got Kitsune Rush in a 3v5. They're feeling hot right now.
They're about to have a lot of their own ultimates online. That Kitsune Rush especially. Boop's got to be online soon. There goes Kitsune going for the high ground. One kill picked up quick by Big Warrior. Opposing Boops come out, give one to Blackout through the overhealth. Copy from the Echo. Might not pay off as Blackout and Jay Rayner just start hunting. UNH flips back the point quick. They have grab. They have that Jay Rayner ult. The overclock about to be ready to go.
Pluto, if they get staggered here, that's the end of the map.
Yeah, you cannot lose bodies right here if you are SNHU.
They do seem to hold. They get a nice touch, but grab to deny the touch.
And the mines.
Somewhere else.
Pulse bomb as well. Doesn't end up finding anybody. Blackout finds one. Jay's ultimate scares him off point. Looks like that will be the last touch that SNHU is able. Oh, no, they had one more. That will be the last touch as we get the team kill, and UNH will take a quick 1-0 over SNHU.
All right, looking good.
Yeah, very strong there.
And loaded. Big Warrior just doing Big Warrior things, and literally all members contributing a lot. Like Clover's getting picks, Knight's getting these picks, let alone our DPS that are just fragging out with these bubbles.
A lot of good ult combos as well. Never saw any big Grav Jay Rayner ult combos, but the Grav still did come in, allowing the team to pick up kills.
You know, it's a good combo, but those ults can get value on their own, and that's what I'm just gonna keep coping to myself to it because they're just never gonna do it, and that's okay. That's okay.
I mean, they did get good value out of Jay's ult there at the end. He did scare them off point. However, if he had just cleaved Hampshire in half,
yeah, it would have been
it might have been funnier.
Funnier, absolutely 1000%.
Let's go. Let's go get our totally random guest for the next game point.
Cassidy did type it out in Shoutcaster, but I'm just gonna guess for fun because
all right, I'll give you the notes if you get it wrong.
I mean, my gut says hybrid, which means that's wrong. So maybe it's, but it's not Flashpoint. Bro, it's just none of these game modes. We're just playing. We're playing Control again.
It's just gonna be Genji Ball, I think. I think we're out of game modes.
That would be sick.
However, your gut was correct.
Okay.
Hybrid should be our next map or game point.
No, that makes sense. Like that's how it always has been. I don't know. I've just been off the ball, but okay. Into hybrid, think Shambali is allowed. Well, actually, it's an ECC map pool. I have no idea what's in this or not, but
yeah, I have no idea what the map pool is.
I've seen a decent amount this season.
Icon? Actually, I don't think I've seen Icon World in.
No, I do see some Icon World.
I wasn't sure if it was this league or an ECC.
Hey, Godspeed, brother. Who knows? Hey, they're thinking over there though.
Even Jay Rayner doesn't know. We're cooked.
Map? Well, it is definitely SNHU's pick, as they just lost, so he in fact does not know the map.
But we will see. We'll get the bans here shortly as well, hopefully.
Shoutouts to production.
Shouts out the new overlays.
Well, shouldn't we be
Still end
banning
up
burst
blocking the
before
kill
we
feed a little bit,
do the
but
map?
you can't really affect them that much.
Nothing you can do. So let me get this straight. You had loaded fries from a bodega, and then on the way out, you picked up like sour what ropes?
No, the sweethearts.
Sweet tart ropes. I see.
Yeah, I picked up a
That's a
ghost.
nice little 1-2 combo. A ghost?
Oh, yeah, ghost energy drink.
I need to look that up. What is
Oh,
that?
dude, they're so good. The
Ghost
flavors are crazy.
drink.
They got a peaches one. It tastes
Oh
dead
my god.
exactly like
Okay, I
peaches.
have seen these, but they terrify me.
The
Even
Sour
though I
Patch Kids ones, I don't touch them. They taste real sour.
there's a
However, the Swedish
Welch
fish, that one's so good. It tastes like grape
Welch
juice.
grape energy drink. You know what? I will have to try this. Do you know how much caffeine's in it by chance?
I believe it's 200.
Two. That's so. My God. Celsius is 200, and Celsius like drives me crazy.
Oh, Celsius, I don't know if it's like the smaller can or what, but it's got some kick to it.
Yeah, it's so concentrated. Just knocks me on my behind. We're going to
Just
Pariso.
oh,
Oh
I don't think I've
nah.
seen much of this.
Hey, if they're a Diva team, I think this makes a lot of sense. Diva loves these high
That's
grounds, all these buildings.
I did see they
Zarya,
had a Reaper for a little bit, so they could try to incorporate that into their lineup.
yeah, and the Echo as well. No ceiling, no limit.
Plenty of cover
So,
to dump around.
hey, maybe this is the Emre game. I really want to see it.
Perhaps.
I would love to see it.
I don't know what
You
he
know.
does too much, but I have seen some clips of
All right,
him.
have you played a Halo game in your life?
Yeah, I played a whole bunch of Halos.
So he's just a Spartan.
I
He
thought
has
so.
a
That's what I saw.
he's got a 3-round burst rifle. He's got like a little plasma nade that I think it bounces off of surfaces, but there's a perk that makes it a sticky nade and it does a boatload of damage. He can switch to his sidearm, which is like a trigger finger pistol that can overheat. But that does a lot of damage up close, and I think one of his perks is when you every time you hit somebody, it like refunds the bullet. So you literally just like lay out a roadhog on top of you. And then finally his ultimate is he kind of flies up in the air and shoots either like little energy pellets or charges up a big one for like 8 seconds or so. He gets this enhanced mode where he's just raining it down on you. And that's Emre.
It definitely gives off the Spartan vibes.
Yeah, literally everything except for his ultimate is just like 1-for-1. If I booted up Halo, I would be equipped with with these
They got to
things.
give him a plasma sword for his ult.
That would have been sick. Genji, move aside. We've got a new sword on the horizon. Hey, smart
Those are,
ban.
they
W
say the
bans.
bands come out. Lucio, Diva, both taken out. Maybe
Lucio's
Knight was a
smart.
little too scary.
True. I mean, they just gotta pump the brakes on this aggression that UNH has. That's our trademark. That's what we do, especially on this roster. First hand, we will run at you in a straight line, and hopefully we win. And usually we win.
If
But
it's not an automatic win, it's a win when it's 2-2. Matched
2-2 in
overtime.
overtime, and our heart rates are over 150 with the hashtag not sponsored Ghost Energy. So UNH loves to make it close. It was a
That
very smart
overtime,
ban from
the little
Diva.
timer from the overtime gives UNH a buff.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Contractually not allowed to have your heart rate under 120. I think that was the signing bonus for all these players. I
Of
jest,
course, of
but
course.
Diva ban again, really smart. I was saying a little earlier, Diva really likes this map. A lot of high ground to go up and down from. Safety from this beam, perhaps, but UNH seeing right through it. Hey, let's just remove the threat. If that's their comfort pick, and Zarya's not able to really interact with Diva too well on all these high grounds, let's nix it.
Yeah, force out a different tank. You could see the big warrior on Domina
Very
now that
true.
she's not banned. You also know that his tank pool is quite vast, so
Yeah. Tank Ocean, some might say.
it's endless.
He's got. You've seen him on the Zarya. He definitely enjoys the Domina. She got a very minor slap on the wrist, like 12% ult increase, but she was farming that thing way too quickly. I think she will be just fine. I've seen Big Warrior on the Hazard, dominant performance on that all the time. When Ramattra was really broken, he was on the Ram. He's on the Junker Queen. I've seen some shades of the Sigma. It's the Mauga.
Mauga's
He will
horrifying.
he will reluctantly play Ball and Winston and Diva if he must. It's just a no hog. I'm sure he can play Orisa. I've just never seen him play it. I think he's falling asleep at the keyboard when he's
He's
when he
probably
has to
got
do that.
the Ryan gene as well.
I
He
would
just
love
doesn't
to
like
see
to
his
break it
Reinhardt.
out.
That's all I have to say. I would love to see his Reinhardt. The
Do you see
Emre is
Jay?
here.
Hey, there you go.
Jay on the Tracer as well, as you were just saying.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of his tracer before.
Also,
Not too
Knight
well
over on
acquainted.
the Alari, one of his signatures, does a lot of carry potential, hits these very nice shots, knows where to put the pylons. He'll probably put it in this top right corner for Blackout, or maybe he's got a more aggressive one to start the map. All I know is oh gosh, don't put it right there. That's so good. How do you break that? Especially with no diva, like he knows how to get value out of this character. So we get underway here. The Echo flying above, and he can just take these shots because his pylon's just pocketing him and the Emre. So good.
Yeah, this team's gonna like the high ground a lot. A lot of beam. They do have a tracer in the back, but she's forced to blink out right away. Blackout just stood in the face of that. Winston just absolutely daring him to keep fighting. Does some good damage. Beams down the jetpack there. Does look like Big Warrior picks up, or no, Knight, apologies. He picks up one, then Big Warrior finds one of his own. Give one
Oh
to Knight
man.
again.
Yeah, this Tracer's got to be marked to Kingdom Come. I mean, you got Kiriko, you got Alari, you got Emre. All of
Yeah,
these
just a
matchups.
couple of headshots and she's gone.
Absolutely.
That Echo doesn't have too much better of a situation. I mean, she has some better cover to fly behind, but can't really peek her head out as it looks like the Tracer Mirror does not go in the favor of Jay Rayner.
They're going to have to give some space, but as long as they don't stagger here, should be relatively okay. Some big damage going on to Big Warrior, but hits a nice crystal and some good support from his team. Going to keep him up.
Another great pylon setup there from Knight.
SNHU kind of playing this dive-centric... Oh, the Big Warrior finds his way onto the enemy Ana already.
He's just
Hello, Mr.
attacking this
Cash.
backline. Does have one on the point, but you see the damage from Blackout. He wanted that. He's going to throw out the ultimate here. Picks up one with it as Knight picks up one as well. The only one left on the point for SNHU going to be the Winton. Does end up finding one of his own. Another pick flies out onto Big Warrior. Blackout trying to stay alive will go down. Jay Rayner might be the last alive for UNH on point. Just zips away. Looks like they might be giving up point with just under 2 minutes on the clock here.
Not a bad hold, but kind of got broken open by these unfortunate Tracer picks early. Like, they really had this poke-centric fortress almost locked down.
Yeah, Jay trying to battle this Tracer, keeping him out of the back line.
Unfortunately, missed the move
Nano?
on the Nano Monkey.
It is Nano,
might
I
hurt.
thought so. But he is going aggressive, looking for one. A good Suzu to keep the Clover alive. Tracer does try to find something as well. The Winton throws out ultimate. Jay Rayner's getting batted around. Or no, it's Blackout getting batted around. Monclover escapes the horrifying situation. Looks like Knight does end up picking up two. The cat will come in to shut that down. Unfortunately, Blackout tries to get there. Gets some good poke.
Emre loves playing the cat. I mean, he just starts lasering the feline out of the air.
And he's playing in a well enough spot, right next to this pylon, able to get those heals, able to back up from the Winton, but the burst damage will just be a little too much.
You know, SNHU getting some really nice coordinated hits. They're just 3-man, both DPS and the tank, trying to take these positions out of these poke characters' hands and doing pretty good so far with it.
And that Jetpack Cat able to keep the Honors safe from J Rayner's potential flanks here.
Also allows her to
Winton.
reposition onto these high grounds that normally Ana has no business being on. Kiriko dropping to 1 HP. Domina actually getting thrown off of the map by the Jetpack Cat. It's going to cause a reset. Fortunately gets caught.
There's
Finds
a
a
pick
return
for
point.
Blackout. Looking
Maybe
for
they
another
can
there.
touch. Domina's just so slow. They probably have to give this point. Unless
Oh,
Jay
Jay's
can get a
there.
valiant touch. A Winston
There's a
swap of
swap
his
to
own.
Winton. The cat gets super low. Kitsune Rush comes out. They pick up one. Big Warrior playing around his bubble perfectly here. Trying to turn his attention to Monclover, but the enemy tank is forced to just jump away. Pylon's going to get thrown out from Knight. Good damage on Big Warrior. That's just going to feed onto Knight's stats here. He has the ultimate ready to go for around this corner potentially. The Nano Monkey does come flying in. Blackout's just going to throw out his ultimate. He's looking for some damage. The Echo makes a copy. Tries to take him down. The ult from Knight comes out as well. I don't believe that copy did find anything, but Knight will eventually go down. The cat secures that kill. Big Warrior picks up the health pack before diving back onto the point. 1v2 now to keep control of this. Yana looks for something. Does find the sleep somehow. That I
Well
think will
played,
bring down that
honestly.
defense. Unisha is able to delay some more time off the clock. Gonna have 3 minutes for the final push segment. Good Suzu there.
Yeah, a lot of these flying ults, both Emre and Alari, still pretty easy for Echo to just fully beam down. Ana also has the hit scan capabilities in her scope, as SNHU is not slowing down. They're going to try and hold this high ground with the best of them. Big Warrior's still on the Winston trying to match this so far.
Do have that pulse bomb good to go. Could be a play for the Ana, maybe the Echo. The anti does land on Big Warrior, but he just starts running down the Echo. Other Winston, I believe, might have ulted in the backline. That pulse bomb will find one. Winton with his ult finds a return pick. Looking for the Kiriko. She gets TP'd back to be safe, but Blackout goes down to the Tracer. Big Warrior
Trying to
just
give
diving out as it
Monclover a
looks like
teleport.
Clover.
Not quite. They do stall the Primal, and they definitely have 2 fights if they can group up and stall the card a little bit.
Yeah, and SNHU's only going to have 2 minutes by the time they reach that halfway point. A pulse bomb, though, will stagger Knight.
Big Warrior saying,
Chain
I'm
the
going to do it
back.
myself. Jumps right in, but
The cat
Tracer
ultimately locked him down.
is trying to clip the cat.
Big
Gets hooked
Warrior
onto the
pops the
Ana.
ult to find one. Dives in for a second, looking for the Echo. High flying Acrobat. Looks like
That's a
Blackout
pretty
might have
nice
found one as
Primal.
well. Yeah, he got really low there. I thought for a second he wasn't going to get it, but a pause.
Once
What kind
again,
of...
on the side of SNHU. And he's gone again. I mean, UNH looking a little bit on the back foot, but all things considered, it's looking all right. We have a Kitsune Rush coming up. This Tracer providing a lot of issue, as well as the Echo and the Monkey getting some really nice follow-up kills. Their Auna's also finding a lot of big grenades on our team.
Yeah, been a lot
Knight,
of good antis.
yeah, Knight switching over to the Ana himself.
Could work a bit better for the anti-dive, get a sleep in on that tank. Everybody can kind of turn their attention towards the Tracer.
There's anyone that can do it against Tracer Monkey, it's my good pal Knight.
Don't know if I've seen much of the Knight Ana.
One of his signature picks way back when I was a youngin on the team. 'Cause I had both
You
a
were a
Brig and a
wee
Wuyong
lad.
for him, but not quite Monclover's hero pool. So it's been relatively gone for a little bit, but you know, I really like the Ana and the cat. So smart, because like on Pariso again, with all these really high buildings and areas that poor grandma can't reach on her own, the cat just effortlessly plops her up there and then goes about their day. So
Yeah, and that cat can put out a surprising amount of damage as well.
yes, it can.
So with the Ana to really carry a lot of those heals, they can get pretty aggressive on the side of SNHU.
Even if the Zana's uncontested, like you can see that she has the headshot perk, which is just insane, turning her sniper into a fully functioning 50 cal, two tapping most characters in the game.
Just erasing. Oh, we're getting the
Oh nah, he did not
settings
up that
leak.
by .1.
That'll make a
He,
difference.
he's locked now. He's hitting every sleep.
It's like the scene from Whiplash. Like, oh yeah, changing your chair will make you play better. That .1 will make Knight just go absolutely crazy. It looks like we'll be back underway.
Minute 30 on the clock. Hopefully a well-timed rush can lead us further into this map. Maybe get some of UNH ultimates for our own.
And this
Tracer
is
really messy
UNH's
though.
defender half. We have yet to see how good they'll be on attack, especially because he'll be able to be a lot more aggressive.
It's true that Lucio disappearing has hindered that a little bit, but with all these high grounds, it's just
See
a very
Blackout
different map.
swaps back to the Soju.
Almost getting a
Fortunately,
nice
no
one
more
clip.
Spartan. J-Rainer looking for the Tracers. The Katsuna Rush comes out. Looks like the Monkey is able to chase them back a little bit, but J-Rainer's there to be aggressive.
Didn't find much off of that. SNHU just kind of regrouping as Jay's
Ooh,
pushing
does
the
get
offense.
slept in the
Oh my
back.
goodness.
Blackout goes down. The Nano Monkey came in. Big Warrior in the meantime just start to attack out their Ana, but with 45 seconds left, that card is getting really close, and the Jetpack Cat's just going to drag her away. UNH does get one back on the point for a second, but that might have been a blink. Unfortunately,
say
UNH
it
will
on
not
him.
be able to take a
Reclining
flawless.
back. Yep, true. Hey, you got some
However,
competition.
if they can bring this to overtime, most likely they will have more time available. Depending on how they do here on attack, they are going to be forced to push the cart all the way in for a long one.
We just might be. I mean, hey, I'm always down for more Overwatch. Would have been too easy otherwise. This
Looks
will
like
be
UNH
the good.
keeping kind of a similar lineup here.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
think
think
Monkey
that's
does.
Tracer.
Monkey
Yeah, it
does make
was.
a lot of sense. I am down. If Jay is not comfortable on this Tracer, I'm happy for him to play other things. He also has a pretty expansive hero pool. Like he's got a Hanzo on him, he's got a Genji on him, he's got a Junkrat. God forbid, you let that thing go wild.
Just unleash the beast. It's just going to be Jay on the Junkrat. Sounds pretty scary.
It trust me, it is.
It's traumatizing.
But kind of opting into this half dive situation of their own. But with the Ana and the Soj kind of being sore thumbed, like too slow to really help out. But maybe that's just to control the echo in the air. But we'll see as this map gets underway. As
Those
Zenyatta.
look like, yeah, I was about to mention that. It's like, that's interesting. I feel like you don't see very much Zenyatta as Jay just goes straight for the point, calls out the Ana. She won't have the Jetpack Cat backpack anymore, but they will quickly run down the Zenyatta.
And that's why you don't see Zenyatta, folks.
No
Immediately ran
mobility,
over.
no self-heal, but an anti enemy will be a kill for Big Warrior. Blackout goes down, but Clover picks up that pick. Give another one to Big Warrior. He takes down the Echoes. UNH starts to get working on this point ASAP. Looks like they'll cap it with just about 3 minutes left on their clock.
I mean, hey, that's a pretty clean wipe, all things considered. couldn't ask for much better. Zenyatta instantly crumpled, and then the follow-up picks were there. So, UNH happy with over 5 minutes remaining. Coming close to this nano boost for how early in the game it is.
Could see a scary nano monkey, be a scary nano blackout. See some Sojourn doing some high damage. The tanks just start brawling. A big biotic nade to keep Big Warrior in the fight. Jay Rayner is critical up ahead. A huge sleep. Ooh. Knocking out a Cassidy. Seems SHU does not like the dive.
Going crit, but you know, making it work, surviving. Really had to clear this Echo off this high ground, guys.
A lot of damage from the sticky bombs. Oh, Jay got shut down quick there by a flashbang. That'll put the numbers advantage back in the favor of SNHU.
Spawns
the monkey will come in with Nano.
Yeah.
Echo gonna come in as well. Oh, a copy though is saved from the rail cannon. Just sitting in spawn.
Yep, we got support ultimates. We got the primal coming up. We forced out their primal into our spawn. We're pretty happy about that. So the same way
gone as well.
SNHU was able to take that high ground away. Let's see if this Nano can hopefully do some damage to their stronghold.
That's nice another good sleep. Don't think the anti landed on the biotic there. The primal will come out to help pick up a second. They do get the nano monkey up themselves. Clover picks up a kill on the Cassidy, but goes down to the Echo's beam there. Big Warrior just forced it back up even with the nano.
Seeing some more swaps. I mean, back onto the Illari. Enemy team pivoted wisely into both Brig and Cass, just shutting down all of these avenues for the monkey to get in.
Doing some good burst damage to the Tracer as well. Big Kitsune rush to start, get some space.
Countered by a high noon onto the high ground. Not getting too much, but forcing them back at the very least. Attempting to contest this high ground. Nice block under the nade with the bubble. Has the primal and the overclock ready to go. Maybe you can send them off the map here.
Oh,
just doesn't press it. Well, it seems that there was a pick beforehand. Maybe he just thought it wasn't worth it there, but looking a little rough from that first cap to now.
Yeah, momentum stalling out here a little bit, but UNH is still about halfway to that first checkpoint with 2:30 is still on the clock. Once again, that Cassidy Winston are just being mean. They pick up two, give one to the enemy support as well, taking down Jay Rayner, but they might be able to get a stagger on the monkey if he doesn't get back to his heals in time, but a biotic nade will stop that from happening. Big Warrior able to jump away to a health pack.
Unfamiliarity with the map right now. Like we're neither forcing this monkey off the cart. Well, I guess we finally rounded the bend 3 minutes in, and now we're trying to retake. You know what? The second I say they lock in, they figure it out. Perfect. Brig, no bash. Gonna have to force pop the rally. Getting locked in a room with all of UNH fed to the wolves. Hopefully a big OC can come out here.
Nice big overclock to scare off the monkey. Never mind, the nano will scare off Blackout and Clover. A copy on the monkey for the Echo might end up getting one more. Jay does secure a pick.
Double trouble on the monkeys there.
Yeah, the Echo is forced off the swap. That Cassidy taking some good damage from Jay, but the healing is just a little too much to deal with.
This is just
trying to run him down.
Tough 1v2 to take. I mean, both Brig and Cass gonna really
Anna showing
clean
up there. Yeah, a lot of ways they could stun Jay there. The guy just kind of makes it impossible as a Tracer.
For sure. I mean, can maybe chalk it up to not our map, but we do have the sun coming out. Night with the sun, a little ironic. Bullying out the monkey, trying to take this high ground back. Almost have the Kitsune rush.
Another quick kill.
Pick on the way up.
Yeah, they keep liking to flank UNH when they start wrapping around here. It seems like
Very
There's
smart.
a miscommunication with how fast they want to move sometimes, but the monkey will pick up the Cassidy. That'll even the numbers back out. Jay's in the back, ready to start being a menace.
A big
Sticks the
stick.
brig. They can't start pushing this point here. This might be the last fight, but they take down the Echoes. Kitsune Rush comes out. Big Biotic on Jay, but he blinks it away. Big Warrior trying to get aggressive there on the top. Jay as well, but he gets scared off. The Nano Monkey starts being a menace once again. We get down to 5 seconds. Nobody's in the payload for UNH. Blackout's gonna have to go for the touch. Unfortunately, oh, they do get an overtime. And the monkey is low. The jetpack count making an appearance for UNH. Big Wolf tries to stay on point as long as possible. Blackout trying to get something with the rail cannon there, but will not find anything. And SN will take a map back in their favor.
You know, did look a little shaky on the map. I've never seen them play Parizo in my life, like genuinely, even in however long I've played with them too. So maybe some unfamiliarity there. Hopefully they can shake it off. I mean, the Lucio ban is now off the table for the rest of the series, and just want to see them play characters that they're comfortable with. Knight had a lot of switches. Big Warrior kind of stuck it onto this monkey that I haven't seen him play too much, and Jay on the Tracer. Overall, just looked a little uncomfortable hero pool wise. So hopefully, with map pick and bans, we can find something that UNH can refine their footing on and ground themselves going into game 3 here.
Yeah, it might have been they had the idea in their head, but they didn't really understand the execution on it based around the map.
Snap pick, New Junk City.
That's an interesting one.
Very flat map as opposed to the last
Whatever
one
that
with a
was.
bunch of buildings on it, as I've said ad nauseum.
Ad
I've
nauseum.
seen some Mauga and Onron action on this map from UNH. Some secret sauce. Ramatra is really good on this. Big Warrior always loves to say, like, if I really wanted to win, I would just pick Hazard. so maybe that could be flying out the gates. You never know.
Potential for a Junker Queen, maybe, but I know she's not super popular outside of a mirror match.
I mean, hey, you could see it if he's feeling aggressive with it. If they're just trying to go 3-2-1 in, they recognize that's what works, and Junker Queen's never a bad pick in that scenario.
Yeah, you could potentially also see the Echo Band making an appearance here for you, and it
Yeah, it's
was
smart.
causing a bit of a ruckus.
Yeah, especially if he's not being like marked properly. That guy just gets to do it. You guys should ban Kiri. That's crazy.
Is this like
I
season
think
4 of Overwatch 2?
that's their Ana player, if I had to guess.
They
Hey
just want
guys,
the Kyrie band so
you
they
should
can
just ban
run
Kiriko. Smile.
on a Junker Queen.
Oh, that'd be pretty nasty.
Just anti the whole match.
Oh, ban Queen of our own. Maybe done some research.
Interesting.
I know what's up.
Would be one of my favorite tanks taken out of the rotation.
You just love the big DPS characters, huh?
I like the Sigma. I like
Hey,
the
okay.
Macho. And I like the Junker Queen.
Hey, you know what? You kind of have all three. You got Brawl, Poke, and Dive.
Just my favorite 3 to have a gameplay loop on. I do miss when Sigma was almost broken. But unfortunately, now he's just kind of okay. I haven't played much Overwatch, though.
Yeah, Domina kind of stole his thunder a little bit, but...
Just, yeah.
Vendetta ban. Smart. I really want to see Jay on something he's more comfortable on, whatever it is. They targeted his Vendetta. I'm sure the team's going to be screaming at him to play Tracer, but...
Some Genji action.
Yeah, please. Genji's probably pretty good on this. He just survives, does well, can get some resets when he needs to.
We just need our Overwatch version of Young Fist.
The Young Fist? Oh no, we don't want that character in the most immortal, gains overhealth, infinite block, parry, tank shredder. Yeah, we need that guy in Overwatch for sure.
Just for Jay, though.
Just for Jay? You know what? I'm in.
We'll see here. Blackout. I hope that's not just a troll hover.
All
To see
right, all
Jay
right.
on the Reaper. Have seen a couple
Exactly
plays
what I
from
wanted.
him.
1000% what I wanted out of UNH. I want you to go as 5, to go first, and to go aggressively. Eat the bubbles, walk them down, bang, bang, bang.
Throw out a Death Blossom every now and again.
Do what you must. Spin in a
Just
circle for all I care.
get one good Beyblade in the middle of Kitsune Rush.
I wonder if that like increases his fire rate or his move speed in it.
I think it should still buff his ult. You know, if it doesn't,
If it doesn't, we're suing. Sorry, Blizzard.
but we will see how UNH wants to handle the flashpoint here in just 5 seconds. Gotta go for that quick sim TP, the extra movement early.
As per usual.
And then J Rainer will no doubt just cover that distance with the teleport. So yeah, gonna be very aggressive here.
To get this bubble. But you know what? They're gonna wrap right side with their hit scan, their Kiri, or maybe they'll just wrap right as 5. Reaper might look for a little something cheeky. Got some big damage onto the
bubble, chases down the Mei. Does bait out the wall there as well. Takes a host of damage from the, I think that's a Domina. Goes
big
for the TP.
flank.
Does catch the bubble, runs back in the Wraith form to try to sponge here a little bit.
Sojourn finds a pick onto their Echo. So as long as they can heal up, they hopefully get first dibs on this point.
Jay's gonna go teleporting on to contest, start running down the Domina.
Oh,
make it so she cannot use her shield.
Oh my goodness. That was
Do have a Baptiste. That's some big healing you might have to focus on. That Mei as well. The Echo has made a return, got payback on the Blackout. Forces the lamp out. Point still contested. A beautiful bubble. Looks like that Echo is causing some havoc on the back line. The Bap picks up 1. Big Warrior takes out the Lucio. Knight the only support left for UNH on point, but they do finally cap as the Echo goes flying.
Almost already at this grab, ahead of his entire team. Just Big Warrior doing so much damage here.
And Knight has that boop ready to go as well. That's just going to make its appearance. You're going to gamble on the fact that SNHU doesn't have theirs yet. Force out window and lamp from the Baptiste. Nobody dying from it. Blackout playing around cover well here. See those icicles flying around. Big Warrior taking a little bit of damage, but the TP and the grab combined with the death block, they'll pick up 3. Blackout's looking for the Mei. A big bubble from Big Warrior to help secure that kill. Team kill with only the loss of Monclover.
Yeah, they're feeling comfortable. This is their bread and butter. These massive Zarya fights gonna absolutely own all of this space. Has the OC as well. Maybe pops it before they get a touch. Jay getting forced out, getting a bubble proc, but that's the Domina shield as well. She won't be able to walk very freely. Maybe a touch from the underside. Nope, they're just gonna let it rip. Misses the slide, but still gonna rip it. Gonna get a beat and a blizzard in return. Oh, Blackout getting caught there. Kitsune invested from UNH as well. Not gonna be a winning fight. Yeah.
It looks like they just tried to delay point there.
That's beat and blizzard for OC and Kitsune. I mean, it's fine. Just reset to neutral. We got a couple fights in us to build these ults back up, or maybe just the Big Warrior Mauga is gonna pull up.
Oh.
I mean, that's does counter Domina pretty hard. I mean, you just run straight through that shield and you crit slam right on her, just like this.
That speed boost
instantly fall over. That's my Big Warrior. Gonna get walled and shielded instantly and then explode.
Yep.
All right. Let's see if we swap that one again.
See Jay here, just waiting for everybody to come back.
W prod.
Oh, does run into the Mei. Whoa.
Wow. See ya.
Before she could even get the ice cube off. But he will be able to be on the point. Yeah, just in time for Big Warrior. Gonna probably bait out the shield before he goes for another run. He's taking a lot of damage, but Suzu will come in clutch. All of a sudden, that lifesteal comes in. He goes for the run back to his supports. Overtime is in the favor of SNHU.
Big beat. Boom.
Huge beat. Knocks the Echo out of her clone. Starts melting down the Domino. She'll fall to Blackout. Give
Another
2 to
Blossom.
Jay Rayner's Blossom.
Going huge. All right.
UH will flip the first point, and it will go in their favor.
Hey, Rocky Star, but we are so back. I mean, Jay with 2 ults and 1 point, going absolutely massive on this character. And the Mauga gonna be able
Blackout
to
and Big
touch
Warrior
early.
also. About to have their ultimates.
Might be shooting fish in a barrel. The Soj ult and the Mauga. They get the nice timing right.
Make sure they can bait out that Domino Shield and pretty much be free for them. They're going to try to force him off the high ground here. Big Warrior goes diving in. A Kitsune Rush will follow him. There goes a Baptiste Lamp to try to keep Domino alive. Big Warrior getting booped around. Going to focus on the Baptiste. Throws down that ultimate, but he just gets melted down by the Echo and the Bap. Jay Rayner falls as well, but UNH does pick up 1 on the Domino. Knight falls. Blackout picks up a double. Should just be a 2v1 for the Echo for the point, but the Lucio will make his return.
It's getting scrappy over there.
It's very brawly all of a sudden. UNH does pick up the point first. They
Does
will
manage
keep
to hold it in that
control of it.
2v2. Well played not to overpeak too crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of mobility on the side of UNH to get back in these fights quick. Speaking of mobility, there's Big Warrior. Knight just gets melted down by the sticky bombs, unfortunately, but it looks like UNH will actually not find the pick there.
They're attached to the Mauga, and he just sped so hard, he just ate them all for breakfast. Jay finds 1. Blackout almost finding another, but gonna go down on point together. I mean, a little overzealous, but they got the right idea. I like it. Keep it up.
They did push to past 70% here, so once again, things are heavily tilted in their favor. As it looks like Big Warrior Knight want to dive the supports before they can even get back in the fight. They're just going to run at the Baptiste. He's going to throw out the lamp. He gets booped out of it by Knight. And they're just going to run back over towards point, maybe.
I like that play. I understand they got the stagger, but SNHU going to take a play right out of their book. Going to try and dive the back line.
Unfortunately, SNHU will just lose point.
Finds a pick onto Blackout. Another big Domino ult coming out here.
Busts right through it. He will stay alive. Somebody goes down for UNH there. Might have been Jay. Knight tries to delay point from being taken back, but is unfortunately unable to do so. That big BAP lamp came out.
Just a quick reset.
So they want to try to catch them overextending, but a big shield in the back from Domino helped them find 1. Mon Clover falling second. Big Warrior and Jay trying to stay alive. They're running back into the spawn.
Blackout kind of having a rough game. This Echo is giving him a lot of trouble.
Yeah, there's a lot of these tight corners and balconies. This Echo kind of dip in and out of. A lot of verticality to play with.
Not actually going to be able to get the touch because of those staggers from him. Moving on to the next point. They should be able to get there quickly with both the Mauga and the amp speed. And a lot of ults coming up too for UNH. Hopefully they don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah, they must have it across the board here. You expect to see 1, 2, maybe 3 combo together to try to win this first big fight here. Could definitely see like a Malga Cage, a Death Block.
Creeping up, waiting for the amp. Does hit the go button, instant deleted. Oh my goodness.
So much burst damage, just absolutely shuts down that rush. It looks like the SNHU Sojourn might have popped overcharge there to find 1. So point will flip back into the favor of SNHU.
Pretty quick regroup, all things considered. They're kind of ready to go again. Only lost Kitsune for 1. Oh my goodness, my Mauga's taking so much damage, but does find a way to live.
Just an absolute bullet sponge. Oh, bullet sponge.
Creeping.
Mauga just soaking up damage. Hopefully, looks like they're trying to distract them from a big war. Or Jay Rayner. He comes Death Blossom Man. He picks up 2.
Does get 2. They almost get the Ajax. Not quite, but it's not going to matter. A instant team wipe with a beautiful positioning into a giant crit slam.
Only needed to use... Actually, looks like they used 2 ultimates there. The boop might have went out from UNH as well. But Monclover already halfway, pretty much back. Kitsune rush.
And we're pausing again.
Oh,
I would like to quickly take this time to say that I do like you calling it a boop, but it is a beat. And
it's a beat. That's on me. That's right.
Just making sure.
I
You're
definitely know the difference in my head, but I don't think about it that much. It's a beat. You're right. Yeah, it's a beat drop. Ah, apparently it's home internet issues.
Wonderful.
I believe they still have dial-up out in New Hampshire.
On the payphone. On the
Gotta hit
public
the dial
McDonald's
tone.
Wi-Fi. Yeah. All sorts of excuses it could be.
But we'll see if UNH wants to make this, a nice easy job, or if they're gonna take it to the 2-2 hybrid tiebreaker.
Oh, he's got
Very
the notes
control.
up. He knows up.
No, I did a no check. I'm like, that sounds right, but I'm definitely wrong.
Hey, it happens to the best of us, and by that I mean only us.
Yeah. No, after this one, we will have our escorts. That'd always be fun to see, because that's a whole lot of dive brawl, dive brawl.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we've got Cage and Overclock.
Just as long as Big Warrior does not get sent to the heavens within 4 seconds of peaking.
Yeah, literally. I mean, Baptiste gun really hurts. Echo Sticky's hurt, and God forbid she gets that beam on you. Doesn't matter how much HP you have. Ooh, tell him.
Oh,
Pull out the rulebook on him.
let's go, Jay.
Because there's definitely enough tech pauses in the rulebook.
Oh, I thought you would type something rude there at the end. I
Just
saw
drop the
ID.
hammer
I'm
on him.
like, huh? Jay doing so to keep the peace while enforcing the rulebook.
Yeah, Jay really is our goodest boy.
He's PR
Does
trained.
not want to DQ them at all, wants to win it fair and square, but I know for a fact all 4 of our team members are saying, "Hey, this is not in the rules and this is not allowed." So,
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of kills the momentum of everything.
very true. I mean, we're set back up. At least it was not in the middle of a fight, but the Echo already on a rotation to the back line. The Malga and Reaper gonna try and find some kills of their own.
Trying to sneak out that Lucio.
A lot of do-si-do going on. Jay gonna look
A
for
lot
a
of
touch.
dancing. There's a quick kill on the Knight. The Echo makes a copy to stay alive.
Looks like we're just hard out. I mean, you got the copy. We're already down 1. Don't overcommit.
Definitely don't let him build up that Death Blossom.
And that's the last thing we need is a copy Death Blossom on us. Last fight here.
Ooh.
My Malga is gonna charge in through a barrier. Gonna get a nice Suzu. OC gonna come out. Big cage,
Ooh.
fish, and a barrel.
Ooh.
Absolutely owns the entire enemy team.
Picks up
Only
3
Echo alive.
quick. Jay with
Misses
one
his
of
last
his own.
rail for negative aura, but that's okay.
Or a debt.
We do
Jay
have the
did come
Fox.
through.
Hopefully this Fox will lead into a beat, will lead into the second point capture. But you never know, the Diva's coming out. Kitsune immediately.
Ooh.
I like it. Get in there.
I like this aggressiveness. Jay's in there. Big Warrior's in there. A lot of crits, but same for both sides. Jay gets out. Big Warrior goes down. Knight picks up 1.
Do they get the touch? They do.
Looks like they
Not
will
looking
go
too
for a
great.
touch. Jay with the good Wraith for him.
So close to beat. Can't find it before Jay goes down. Thirsty for this kill.
Just gonna run down the Sojourn with the TP Suzu combo. Knight
Yeah,
might
that's
go
gonna
down
be
for
a
that, but Big
there.
Warrior comes flying.
Oh man, with beat this was so winnable, but he had to go and do a big hero play there. Probably gonna be the loss for UNH on this point. Now it does switch to the hazard. You saw it. 0.2 seconds after losing, I'm Hazard. I'm in.
I feel like Big Warrior's patience has began to run thin.
Oh, never mind. I lied.
Unfortunately, it will be the
I
Zarya.
lied. I mean, it's still really good into D.Va. Probably way better into D.Va than Hazard
That was
here.
probably the only thing that stopped the Hazard pick from coming through.
Makes a lot of
He had
sense to me.
one rational voice in his head that said, no, get the beam.
Yep. And we'll see the beam coming into effect here, gathering some energy. Was that Blossom? I'm not entirely sure.
That's Blossom.
That's the Blossom. With the beat. Gonna kill the
Does
copy
kill
instantly.
the copy. Does look like Knight does go down regardless. The Kiriko able to keep that Echo alive while flying. The D.Va ult flies in the air. Blackout takes down the D.Va mid-air. Big Warrior does end up going down.
Yikes.
And Jay Rayner last to go. UNH will lose the first flip of the point. SNHU able to hold on to that. And I expect to see in the round after this an Echo ban.
Would be smart. That character is causing some trouble, especially without this like dedicated hit scan. Oh man, you hate to see it.
Does look like Dominant Ultimate might have been used there on Jay. Suzu around the corner to keep Big Warrior alive, but Knight not nearly as fortunate. Big Warrior does get ran down. UNH forced back into their spawn with 65% in the favor of SNHU, and Jay has opted for the mirror match instead.
Giga Chad.
See if that doesn't pay off.
I'll just play it, but better. It's that easy.
He'll just copy the Echo with his ultimate.
That'd be crazy. Okay, we have a Fox. We 5-man made it to the point. J-Ray on a flank, does get the touch. Just immediately deletes the enemy Lucio, and then multiple people gonna fall.
Big Warrior goes down.
Dies again, man.
Jay Rayner melted down. Knight goes down. Soju and Clover last to go with the Domino still alive on point. Blackout trading blows with the charge. Sojourner will go down. UNH will lose this flashpoint match, bring it to a 1-2.
This is where we rally. I mean, you can kind of see
the
tilt in their gameplay and their faces a little bit, but if there's one thing we can do, it's make these comebacks. So hopefully they can get some good bans, a good map once again to give them that footing that they need. Big Blossom, oh my goodness. B coming out just too late. Almost got one shot out of the cast.
But this is the part where UNH decides that it's not fun to lose anymore. And then they just kind of stop doing it. It's weird.
Wait a minute. We should lock in. That'd be pretty good.
It's like, oh, it's not our match point? All right, let me fix that.
I bet. Coliseo, Instapick, dine in for Jay Rayner.
Interesting, interesting.
The big sub out might be what we need.
Still hoping to see that man Jolly make an appearance.
Surely. I want to see him play as much as you do. Shout out to Jolly's mom, if she's still here.
Did save us in the last broadcast.
True. We owe you a lot.
At least like one pan of home baked cookies or something.
That would be amazing. All right, on to the ban phase. Let's see what either team is thinking of here. I mean, yeah, I'm right with you. Like, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this Echo, man.
The Echo has been causing quite a lot of problems for UNH. Outside of that, there's no one really available that they could ban. It's been causing any issue because they have had the issue with that Domina, but she was banned already. We'll see what UNH wants to come up with. An equal size, I have no idea what SNHU will go for their ban. Could see maybe like a Kiriko ban. There's the Echo.
Very smart.
Almost banned every hero but Echo there.
Zarya out the window.
That's not too surprising to see.
Smart.
It does allow them to play that Eva a
Once
bit more
again,
securely.
SNHU doesn't have any pauses left, to the best of my rulebook knowledge ability. So if Crazy Cat's gone, then UNH is gonna take that to the bank.
Yeah, just have them in that 4v5. Because all is well and good in sportsmanship, but at some point,
At some point, that's literally the cold hard rules. Like you get
yeah,
you get 3 tech pauses. That's it.
bit of there we go. Now we're gonna be underway here. Maybe. There we go. See what UNH has in store for a little bit of push. Will be the first time we've seen this game mode during this series.
Again, super poke centric map. A lot of Domina. I'm expecting this probably a Domina mirror, if anything, but maybe SNHU pulls their Winston back out. Gets a lot of dive action going.
Could see Knight breaking out the Alawi.
Wrong game, my friend.
Yeah, it is. I always get them confused. It's Alari, that's what it is.
We got the
That's all
sound
right.
boop. We got Alawi.
Exactly, you understand it. It's no better when I cast Siege, don't worry.
Who's it? I mean, snakes in siege now. Anything can happen.
No, yeah. You got the sledge wearing Spartan armor.
That'd be crazy.
We'll see. Those look like UNH is going to side in toward that dive as well. Gonna throw Dyne out on the Genji.
That's his signature.
Emre also making a reappearance, unless Blackout. Nope, he's running it. Just gonna have those pylons set up, allowing the poke to kind of just stay on the corner and get a lot of damage. The Wu Yang coming in on the right side. Both teams running that Genji. Dyne will have a bit of that mirror matchup to deal with. But a quick first blood goes to Blackout, taking down the Cassidy.
Wu Yang not super mobile. I mean, he does have his shift, which is pretty nice for him, but if he gets jumped on, that's probably a wrap. Domina getting poked out really hard.
Good cut through there from Dyne. Gotta just before the Suzu went off, and Big Warrior will secure that kill. That'll keep momentum in the favor of UNH here. They got a pretty good stagger going on here with that tank being gone. Dyne just kind of waiting for this Wuyong to walk closer.
Seems
Genji
like smooth
taking some
sailing
good
so
damage.
With no echo in the game, the Emre's here to play. Crazy Cat has left the game, and they do not get their tech pause. Yo, let's push the
We'll
bot,
just
guys.
have to hope they can bring it back to a 5v5 quickly here, but looks like Blackout's going to take advantage here. Starts doing some good damage to the tank as Big Warrior tries to help out on the height there. Melts down that Genji's HP.
Oh, this Domino's going down. She's going down fast.
Good Suzu
Tidal
and Wu Yang all
Blast
countered.
Oh, nice.
Another good Suzu on the Big Warrior. Dyne picks up one. He's looking in the backline now. They all pushed up with the tank. No Suzu as well. Kiriko will throw out the Kitsune Rush though. Dyne wisely not going to challenge that head up. Looks to secure the kill on the Wu Yang Blackout. That the TP from the Suzu or the Kiriko comes out. A Suzu throws onto Big Warrior to keep him alive. The Domino without her ult onto Big Warrior. Soju picks up that kill. Blackout with his ult though finds the Soju to get that back. Monclover picks up the Genji. Dyne with Blade ready. Could go for a big play. UNH has a lot of ults in their back pocket here. Dyne diving in there. You see going for the Domino. There's a Kitsune Rush trying to keep everybody alive.
There goes a big blade, I hope. Finds one, finds
Two.
two while going down himself. Domina's still alone in this backline. Finally gets sent back packing.
Big Warrior does make his way back into the fight now as well.
Crazy Cat is back. Didn't know when that happened, but actually I lied. I just lied to the audience. I thought he was back. He is not.
Oh,
back.
nope, not quite. UNH trying to get up to this first checkpoint to get that forward spawn, but it looks like they're just going to back out here.
Smart play. I mean, really good push is getting the bot. Like, we're winning. If we're 1 meter ahead or if we're 58 meters ahead, I don't want to unnecessarily throw. Just rotate back to this really strong power position where all of our poke characters do a lot.
See Dine zipping around, looking for another good spot there. Domino does force out the BAP lamp. There's a good dash in from Dine for one. Looking at the Domino now, she's getting melted down by Big Warrior. Turns to all the supports. Knight takes down the Baptiste. That Wu Yang running back into Blackout's arms. Pylon does get destroyed, but that's pretty much the only loss on the side of UNH after that team fight.
In all fairness, SNHU's team is pretty close for a 4v5. Like, you would expect this map would be like full cap or something with such the advantage, but finally getting the legendary butt scratch. The bot has to take a break, get forward spawn. Crazy Cat is back and finds one Clover instantly. He's not messing around.
A lot of support, but with Dine doing damage in that backline along with the ult there, Blackout will pick up one to secure the man advantage. Doesn't swing too far to control that. Genji trying to get aggressive, runs into Dine. He dashes through. Blackout going down. Warrior on critical.
Really good cart progress here. Trade going wide from all sides. They are finally going to fall, but they're just going to die onto the cart, force out the lamp. And with 91 meters to the name uncontested, the map halfway through, they're in a pretty position.
Let's change that.
And with that forward spawn, Big Warrior doesn't really suffer as much from his lack of mobility. Able to get back to point pretty quick. We'll probably see another big team fight in this open area.
It's kind of the name of the game, ain't it?
Especially with Knight holding on to that sun, ready to go flying around with it. Monclova almost has the Fox ready.
I want to see this big blade.
Could be big here, especially if that Genji gets any lower. Pylon does get taken out. But the sun comes through. Big Warrior fights one. Dine somehow still alive. Does finally end up going down to the Genji in the back line. Warrior with another. Make it 3.
Looking pretty good. Just gotta get these cleanups real quick.
Blackout picks up one. Knight with another on the Genji.
Once again,
UNH
we're
able
happy
to
to get forward spawn if we can.
Yep, and it flips back in their spot with some swaps to SNHU's roster. Or lineup, rather, as you see the Freya.
Didn't quite get the spawn? No worries. Just reset in this power position. We're gonna play here like our life depends on it.
It looks like they got the spawn. They do lose it here in a second, though.
I know, yeah. They're just happy to be fighting here. We're in the lead. No need to do any crazy pushes. We got the blade. Wu Young ult invested. Gonna send straight on the Knight. Gonna take him out. Mech going to 1 HP. Finding a quick kill onto the Kiriko. Eats a bunch of bombs. Oh, he's still even. Dine going huge for UNH.
Glad you were able to keep up with that one. He lost me by the 3rd dash. Final member.
All 9 of our players are Genji players.
Honestly, yeah.
Blackout was a big Genji one trick until he was replaced by a bigger Genji one trick and died.
It's just that Qui-Gon, always a bigger fish in the sea.
It's true. Panopticon available here for Big Warrior. I hope that doesn't get eaten by Matrix, but it definitely might be able to. It looks like a projectile. M-Ray ult can definitely be eaten. That Crystal gonna be eaten. Genji blade
Looks like
invested.
the Genji goes for that blade. Ults the Diva from behind. No chance for the Defense Matrix to catch that. The Kiriko going in, ends up going down after taking down Knight. Dine wins his mirror matchup. A good couple of shots in there from Blackout to find one. Big Warrior with a quick double as well.
I
It's
mean, yes,
another team kill.
it was very unfortunate with that DC, but UNH is very comfortable on this map. Playing it slow, playing it methodically, not just steamrolling with numbers, still taking it seriously. And I promise you, they're about to be out. Genji just pushing the bot as far as he can. And he's out. Alright.
And
Just gonna
speaking of numbers, Clover shutting down the enemy Kiriko there.
big diff. Supports on the wrap here. Looking aggressively on this
Popping in
D.Va.
around. Some good damage on the D.Va. The Sun makes an appearance, waiting out the defense matrix, shutting down this Kitsune rush pretty much entirely. Knight is getting kind of chased down here, does end up falling. Blackout with ult ready to go, helps do some good damage on that Lucio. Secures the kill as Big Warrior, making a double for him.
Gonna send it
Doesn't
off
end
the
up just
map.
going
Like a
off the
beast.
map.
Reset with his team. Didn't quite catch the spawn, but you know, that's alright. With the lineup.
Black.
Ooh!
Just waiting to do this free damage on these long lines. Already has that ult ready to go.
Another Panopticon coming up. Like, they just nerfed this character's ult charge.
Obviously, Big Warrior did not receive the same patch notes the rest of us have.
Ain't that the truth? I mean, Emre ult
Gets his
coming
own
up.
version of the tank. That's a quick kill for somebody on the Sojourn. The D.Va ult will make an appearance. Doesn't find any kills. It looks like Blackout finds one. Give one another one to Big Warrior. Blackout's still hunting. Finds two more. That's
Looking
a
pretty
quick
good.
kill for UNH. She'll just take the bot right back up to forward spawn. Invested one ult there in exchange for the D.Va bomb.
I mean, man, talk about power creep. Like, if you imagine that was Reinhardt and Soldier sitting up there, she gets ran over. Madonna with a laser cannon and her shield up while Emre is beaming you across the map. Like, good gracious.
Yeah, it's only
Last fight.
15 seconds to go.
They do have the
There's a
Kitsune.
quick
They
Kitsune.
pop it in a place to maybe intercept the bot here. I think Blade comes out. Beat gets invested. I'm out. 1.3 seconds. Beat gets invested. Shenanigans is
didn't get
happening, but
Like how
no
Dine
bitch,
didn't
no
just kind
care.
of dive in with Blade there. Kept it safe and stayed back until that overhealth went away.
Smart call. I mean, big fight, Big Warrior's gonna be really low. Gonna find a way to sustain.
Ooh, big damage as well. Able to keep staying alive here, constantly uncritical. Big Warrior's natural resting state when playing Overwatch. Starts to get those heals back up, looking out towards the Sojourn. Does some good damage. Blackout finds one, give one to Dine as well.
Oh, Dine's just on
Dine picks up two more, and that will secure the map for UNH. They'll bring it back to a 2-2.
Maybe that's the swap we needed. Some fresh blood in. Blackout also found his footing, doing really good on this Emre, as you can see here in play of the game. The Zarya ban is also gone for SNHU, so potential seeing that again if need be.
I could wager a guess at who's banned next for SNHU. Might be reminiscent of the play of the game we just witnessed.
You know, it might be the Emre, it might be the Genji. And now
Could
the
be the
question
Genji.
is, if Dine truly is a Genji one trick, do you risk having him in and getting the Genji banned? Or do you throw Jay back in, see if he's rested and ready to go? I mean, there's a lot of questions here. Big Warrior
I
stood
think
up.
there's a third option that went undiscussed.
Okay.
What's
Hit me.
the jolly DPS pool look like?
Whoa. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen it in my life. But what better time than right now? No, I'm kidding.
Exactly.
Who knows? Who knows?
It'd be fantastic to see, but I doubt the team is gonna do that
Hey,
without
we're
some
just
sort of
we're
prep
just the
work.
commentators, all right? We just want to see the most hype thing happening.
Of course,
So,
of course. But we will see the final map gonna be Circuit.
Circuit Royale, all right. Really invested into this poke setting.
Oh,
Probably
wait, it
gonna see
shouldn't
more
be.
dominant here.
Should be Control last, I thought. All right, gotta go yell at our One of our favorite production members who apparently gave us the wrong notes there.
You know what? I would wager that she's right and that these players are wrong.
You know what? Honestly,
The opposite.
that's
But
probably the case, but it looks like they're just going to go ahead with it. Going to be taking out Ramatra with the first ban.
hey, run it. Who cares?
I mean, yeah, if you like escort better than control, why not?
The secret gentlemen's to the new game mode. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I need some hashtag not sponsored ghost energy.
Hashtag not sponsored.
This is in the Shoutcast channel? Alright, let me look at these rules. No, control is the tiebreaker. If there was a tie of some kind, it would resort control back to control. It is escort. The third
That's
secret
correct.
option is that no one was wrong but my caster.
Exactly. You know what? Honestly, that's probably the option everybody should have been assuming.
You're making me want Soju with the way you're calling her Soju.
I think the first time I heard Soju regarded to as Soju in season 1 or 0, whatever, of Overwatch 2, it just stuck. I was just like, yeah, that's a nickname that works.
Excellent.
Baptiste.
Man.
I mean, I don't think I've seen UNH use too much of that hero.
I mean, I know Knight is comfortable on it, but he's also very proficient on the Alari. Maybe just forcing things into the Curie mirror will benefit him on Clover's hero pool. Not entirely sure. Or maybe just the raw damage from the window is scary, and their Baptiste was putting up some numbers. So
yeah, quite a good couple of lamps we saw get thrown out.
hey, the Genji made it under the radar, made it clear. So Dine in, ready to get some dashes.
Have a repeat performance.
And here we are, UNH Varsity Game 5.
We'll see what they want to do for a little circuit royale. Pretty poke heavy from what I remember. Could be pretty brawly too. I remember there's a lot of pretty short choke points under a couple of bridges.
Yeah, I mean, just these long sight lines. That first point, especially. Genji can crawl his way around, so he'll figure it out. But
plenty of weird angles I've seen Genjis and Hanzos just go crawling over.
let's see it.
Blackout with the potential Freya. Dang.
I know, right? I wish.
Looks like they're gonna have Mon Clover hopping in on the Juno.
Okay.
Bit extra speed this time.
I wonder if Junior misses me. I'll kick his
Really good damage boost ult for a substitution to the usual Nano Blade, maybe.
Lily von Arx fashions herself Europe's premier real estate mogul, but she's getting on in years. It would be a shame if she... No, perish the thought.
Suspense is killing me. I'm probably expecting a counter Domina as well, but Big Warrior very comfortable in this mirror matchup.
I mean, definitely not a bad map for a hazard appearance either, you know. Yeah, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to see, but for now, we will see what UNH wants to do on defense. An Echo will reappear. A Sigma will be what Big Warrior has to play into here. See that Echo flying high, but UNH, the Zenyatta making a reappearance. Dying, might be pretty happy to see that. Looks like they might have a Juno of their own to set up some of those speed gates for Echo to go flying around with.
Yeah, the Echo's back on the field. That's a great observation. That was definitely giving UNH some trouble, but maybe just the ability to play wide can help here. A big speed ring from SNHU. Not gonna quite find anything, but the Zen just out of position. That booped off the map. Wow. I don't think I've
Just-
ever seen someone get moved off the map in this map.
That quick little shot there from Big Warrior to pull the numbers back into UNH's favor. Now you see Dine starting to get aggressive. Blackout takes down a Widow.
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
even know there was a Widow.
No scope zone. Keep it up. Keep it up, UNH. We got this.
Looks like Blackout might have...
Yeah, it's the blackout show now.
Somebody got staggered with their... Somebody staggered, rather, the Zenyatta there. Couldn't see the name through the headliner there, but Big Warrior. Yeah, we'll get some good damage in on the Sigma early. Staying back towards this choke point. They've kind of discovered where they want to play this comp around. A lot of really good open angles.
He will be anchoring on the cart, and his team will be everywhere else. Sigma actually going to go straight through the barrier. Smart play from SNHU, taking all of this space. Because once that barrier goes down, she can't relocate it. Sigma has the courtesy to be able to move his barrier whenever he wants. Nice poke into the backline. Panopticon almost coming
Ooh.
up. Flux going to instantly take him down.
But Knight will come back with a pick onto the Sojourn there. The power of the sun ends up finding one. The Echo starts to get beamed out of the air with a huge copy midair, not to die to that slash. Nearly gets knocked out of an ult from on Clover. Will keep Genji in the fight a little bit longer. Dying, trying to help out. Knight doesn't end up going down. UNH just kind of contesting as long as they can here. Big Warrior makes his reappearance on the point. That Discord Orb able to farm out so much damage, but it will end up with Big Warrior finding a pick onto one. 4 minutes now for
Quite what we wanted.
SNHU.
Double support ult invest. Gonna be kind of dying onto Ash. Oh, I want to
like
see
it.
that.
That feels much better.
Double
See some
hit scan.
crazy headshots.
Almost the whole lobby's hit scan on our team. Just trying to slowly set up, inch forward, get another shield. That right side room held down by the pylon, so Dying can take some of these Ash shots.
Just trying to get aggressive. A little bit of action from Clover with that ring and push everybody out on towards the cart. That Discord Orb once again being a bit of a problem as Blackout gets taken down by the Sigma. He starts getting aggressive, looking out towards Big Warrior. Dynamite over the edge, trying to find one. Pylon goes down. Big Warrior Knight falls soon after. Clover picks up one for what it's worth. But nobody from UNH is there to contest anymore. They're going to have to defend this third section of the map with only 4:30 on the clock of SNHU.
Area denial.
You know, 4 minutes has been done before. You know, it's really hard to pressure this Sigma because he just has so many cooldowns to live. This
Blackout
Echo
trying
also
to keep the
trouble.
height here.
Yeah, smart move.
Big Warrior does have that ult ready to go. Could definitely see him using that when we start off a big fight. There's another Flux coming through. Big Warrior manages to get into a separate room to avoid getting beamed out of the air, but the Sigma continues to hunt. Throws the ult out to keep himself
Instantly broken.
alive.
Oh my goodness. There's a
Looks
fight
like
going on in
Dyne
the
gets
pool.
taken down. Blackout goes out with him. That Echo once again just being a problem. Blackout, or no, sorry, Knight securing that kill as Big Warrior goes down to the Juno.
Nice shot.
320. Knight throwing out the Sunrise.
All hands on deck.
Zenyatta has
Vince.
ult.
Juno ult invested as well. Do we have a touch?
No. Knight did
Oh,
find one. There,
The Rhine!
the
The
Bob
Bob.
makes an appearance. Dying and Blackout able to help secure that. Big Warrior there as well. Trying to shield the best he can for his team there. Looks like they will be able to secure the point for just a little bit longer.
The desperation hold, I like it. A million swaps over from Knight, trying to find the perfect character. Ash trying to lock this Sojourn down. Has the railgun. Kind of scary. Gets a nice headshot. Forces him back. Reinhardt pushing up top. We need a touch. My Juno's forced to touch.
Looks like they're going to get Big Warrior on the point, but that damage boost from that Juno deals a lot of damage. The ult from the Alari helps pick up one. Knight gets down.
Multiple kills, but when the tank gets traded, it's just too difficult.
Yeah, UNH gonna have to take this to overtime. I mean, are we surprised by that at all? Not really, but
Really?
No sweat.
we have to take this all the way. SNHU will end with just a little over 2:15 on their overtime clock. It's like Big Warrior wants to copy notes here a little bit. He might lock in that Sigma.
The gamer just gotta lock it in, cause this looks like a doozy.
Blackout gonna break back out the M-Ray, maybe?
I think it's a smart call. I mean, just gotta mix it up, get something good. I wonder why we're not on Kirika. I mean, I guess the speed's just too valuable, even in this like poke-centric comp. But
Mind if I give it a whirl?
Rush is a lot easier to use, just gets a lot of value. But I guess if we're chilling back, the damage boost is nice for these hit scans. Who knows?
Might be a little bit better of burst damage with that Juno ult providing the damage boost rather than just that faster fire rate.
This is true. Ash probably 2-taps like the whole cast in that ult, but it's kind of tough to get a hold on. I hope there was a Hanzo comes out here.
That would be fun to see.
The Sigma mirror will be taken.
Big Warrior ready to get aggressive and just brawl it out.
Oh yeah.
That Echo just in the weirdest of angles, popping over the building to throw out some sticky bombs.
3, 2, 1 speed, getting interrupted by those stickies as you mentioned. Big Torpedo's gonna do some big healing, but Rock gonna go wide, forced back a little bit.
Both shields gonna get taken down. His Big Warrior's just ready to trade M1 for M1 here.
Sig dropping low. They're gonna force him out of this early high ground.
Big Warrior happy to keep staying aggressive here, able to take in a lot of that damage, getting some of that overhealth.
UNH
Up on the high ground, Blackout.
Yes. Just like Obi-Wan, they're gonna ditch it immediately though. Anakin
Of
style
course.
running it in.
Oh,
Immediate drop. Unfortunate.
Good pylon setup, but there's that Hanzo. He finds 2. The Sigma finds 1 on the Big Warrior.
Guys, we were supposed to play the Hanzo, not them.
Looks like there won't be any swaps quite yet as UNH goes for a reset. 2:30 on the clock, only a little bit further to get that first checkpoint. They're trying to keep that Echo from popping up too high, doing too much early poke damage. About to have the concentrated power of the sun on their side. Big Warrior just take a lot of damage. A good pylon setup from Knight.
Pushing forward, but Big Warrior's still getting chunked. They do a lot of damage. That Echo the Dragon's gonna come out, gonna split the team a little bit.
Big Warrior able to get out of that alive. Power of the sun's gonna come out. Dancing around the corner. Sigma without the cooldown. There's a big flux as well to pull everybody up in the air. That will secure a kill on 2. Knight picking up 1, giving 1 to Big Warrior as well. The rail cannon from Blackout will find 1.
Both support ults invested from SNHU when they're already 3 down. This might be the comeback that we needed. We've got advantage. We got the Juno ult. They're not going to be able to get a touch. Hopefully we can continue to snowball this all through the second point. And, you know, there's some hope, Blue.
That was a good shield there by Big Warrior, taking in all those sticky bombs and getting rid of it. They're going to have a good momentum wave to try to get some of this high ground. There will be a flux coming out from New Hampshire. We'll end up picking down 1, but Big Warrior is able to dance back and forth, taking in a lot of that damage, making overhill. The Hanzo is responsible for Blackout going down. Knight is going down, but Big Warrior will pick up 1 of his own.
He's still
fighting. 3v4. There's a Juno ult invested by UNH. The Echo's in that back line. Hanzo's there as well. The Sigma drops in behind Big Warrior. He's pretty much isolated. But he's able to run away and get so much overhealth.
Juno ult probably just too shallow. Team not able to find a lot of value from it. Both DPS ults are now up. See if they can make a big difference here.
Blackout can't get to that back line. Taking down that Hanzo might be what they need to really start pushing into this high ground.
And this Wuyong spam, you can see it over and over, just pelting Big Warrior. He's both building that ult and forcing healing resources out of the limited Alari.
Yeah,
Speedring
chunks down his
invested,
shield some too. Looks like Clover went down there.
but worst
Good
case
sidestep
pick.
on the rock. Does knock the Sigma back as well. He gets pretty low from the combo. It looks like they might have infested overcharge there, but they will get caught out by the Hanzo ult. Big kind of grasp, keeping Big Warrior in this fight. He refuses to go down. Looking at the Hanzo, he's kind of low. Sigma about half, but Big Warrior's going to be critical now as well. Escaping out for the health pack. Sigma's still low.
Emre trying his best with that ult, but it's not quite connecting. That was both DPS ults.
Sigma does go down.
Out of the flux too, right? Copy invested.
I think he was in the flux.
Shoot ult invested. The
Knight though picks up one blackout and another. Nice pylon to help fight the Wu Yang.
Oh my goodness.
Somehow heals him through the beam there. That Echo has got to be upset about that.
It's chaos. It's pandemonium.
It's absolute chaos, absolute cinema as we get down to 2 minutes and UNH has gotten over the hard part of this point pretty much. And we get the cart up onto the high ground. That'll be a flat, even playing field, cutting away some of that Echo's resources.
Herbitic's Flux gonna find the Sigma, but he's just gonna eat it and get a tidal wave of his own. Gonna run over Big Warrior, but he barely survives. Junewall invested. They're pushing forward. That's a pick onto the Echo.
5v3, 5v2 now is Blackout. He finds another one on the Hanzo. He's made that his personal mission to target him.
3 on card to get it over the finish line here.
Point with just about 110 on the clock. That'll boost him up to like what, 230, 240.
No, it won't be possible for UNH to have a better time, but gosh darn it, are they gonna try to have a time?
They're gonna keep it close. It's Echo getting low pretty early. That'll force her to fly away. Is that a jetpack cat?
I'm scared.
That is a jetpack cat. There's a Hanzo ult being invested, but it won't be able to in there in time to save the Sigma. He'll go down. Hanzo going down to Big Warrior.
Oh my goodness.
UNH is gonna have a 5v3.
They're gonna take the poolside control here. This is the biggest part of the map because now they have the high ground over the entire cart, even toward their spawn at some point.
A little dink there from Blackout. Gonna have ult ready to go. Gonna rip it and just go over the wall. Gonna catch that speed ring as well, but he's just getting harassed by flyers while he's up there. But he's gonna help try to find one. Echo low. She goes down. Jetpack cat trying to do something here. A couple of grenades flying out from the Spartan. It looks like Big Warrior's staying alive despite everything. The Mei going down there as well.
What is going on?
I don't know, but there's another kill. Blackout finding one, giving one to Dines on the Sojourn. I totally did not realize that until this moment.
And we back. That was.
And UNH tying it at 33.
Look at him. He's saying, "What the heck is going on?" You see the disbelief in his face. That's actually priceless. I love it. I love it. We're here to play, gentlemen. We are here to play.
Be an interesting time. UNH going to start on attack. They're going to have the advantage of setting the pace here.
Big Warrior loves his attacker's advantage.
See him locked in there. Maybe a little too locked in. You see him starting to maybe sweat a little bit.
Yeah, he's literally saying, "What the heck is going on?" Just as we were. It's perfection.
A lot of chaos there towards the end. I think it took me the entire match to realize that Blackout was not swapping between Emre and Sojourn, and that Dine was just on Sojourn the entire time.
This is true. Dine, you know, had a rocky start, but is definitely clawing his way back, kind of keeping up with Blackout in these hit scan numbers, and definitely showing that he's not purely a Genji player.
Definitely showing some depth here. UNH putting up a good fight. They are technically in a worse position than SNHU here, but with the attack's advantage, they could quickly set the pace at another 3 points.
True. Some would argue better, even. It appears that they're rolled out on the Mei to try and get some extra stall, if I'm not crazy. Still on the Zenyatta and this Echo.
Maybe using the Mei to try to get through that kinetic grasp a bit more often.
That'd be smart.
Pylon does take a couple shots there. Blackout getting a little low. UNH continuing to march on. Dine getting pretty aggressive there, getting some good charge and landing a rail cannon shot on somebody.
And you know,
For another
UNH
one.
really pushing them back. I mean, they have the Discord orb advantage, but still just finding a way to force their HP bars low. Picks the Mei, looking onto the Zen. Oh my goodness.
Blackout. He'll find his one to help out Big Warrior. Now they're gonna try to hunt down the rest here.
They're
Dine
so
getting
looking
some
all crit,
good
and they're still going
charge.
forward. You love to see it.
Now UNH will quickly be able to get to this first checkpoint. No time back on the clock, unfortunately, but within just a minute, they've already captured the first point. Definitely the rate that they want to keep up here.
You know, if they can get to this Juno ult quickly, this could easily become 5-3.
Just have to make sure you don't start losing people here. This is going to be one of the harder sections to push through. The enemy team does start off with that height advantage, but a good pylon combined with Mon Clover keeping everybody alive. Big Warrior starts to get a little low. He ends up actually going down. There's nobody on the point.
Tragic.
Unfortunately, the overtime timer just takes down so fast.
Yeah, Monclover had to peel all 3 of his remaining teammates, and in that time, they immediately dropped onto Big Warrior. You know, definitely could have been a crazy push, but hey, with a full cap, that means I think like the cart moved like a meter or two after that cap too. So not only do they need the cap and the cart needs to stop, but they need that extra little bit. This is a recipe for success from UNH here, as long as they don't get hit with anything insane.
One good hold for this first half of the checkpoint, and once they start spawning up on that high ground, I feel like that'll be their best case for a potential win here.
He must have really set her off. She claimed I am a threat to myself and others.
Suspension is just killing me. Not suspension like a car. I can't even speak. It's too hype.
We will see.
They must have cost quite a bit.
We need to see some respect on that echo is what we really need to see.
That would be,
That's,
yeah.
That's the game loser here. If we get full sticky and instant, we don't got a Suzu. So.
Yep, no real good way to stop that outside of some of those Sigma shields we've been seeing. I think we're doing a good job at trying to collect those sticky bombs when they get thrown out.
Just juking the rock, eating a bunch of damage, but chilling on this car. Not afraid to give space. They have the entire point to play with. Just gonna hold this arch.
Discord orb causing a little bit of problems here, but it doesn't seem like they're really timing it well with the sticky bombs. It's like Knight might have been able to pull that pylon back in time to save it from being destroyed. A lot of back and forth here. That Sigma does get very low. He forced out the Connect Grasp, but a huge rock from Big Warrior. Keeping that Sigma low. That'll force SNHU to back off here a little bit. Big Warrior does take some damage.
The back and forth between the Sigmas. Looks like we're winning the HP war for now, but SNHU has the entire high ground, kind of levitating a bit. Eating a massive
big rock.
Oh my
Unit just gonna be down 2 players, might be 3 there. No, it's just a pylon going down. Knight trying to stay alive, trying to get back to stall here. Big Warrior gonna be swapping to the Rhyme. Blackout on the Tracer. I thought they capped there, but they just managed to cap the checkpoint. They still have a little bit more to go. UNH has to get back to the point pretty much now. Big Warrior tries to get in there. Stalled out by a rock. It looks like they got one on the point long enough for Big Warrior to go diving in there, but he's trying to get back, but he gets booped away. Will not be able to contest, and there just really was not much to do there. The stagger was too much. HU will go, or UNH will go down. 2 to 3.
Really well played, honestly. I mean, off of a single rock, 5-man commit, instantly blowing up Big Warrior. Not a lot he could do about that. Brought it all the way to the end. Maybe if UNH recognized that they had that little bit of stall, they could have regrouped and made it back. But overall, just really well played from both sides. That was a banger of a match, Blue.
It very much was. Took us all the way to the end. Following the UNH pattern, but I believe that will be all from us tonight.
I think we actually have another match. Smile.
Oh, that's all right. I'm all right with that. Oh,
I'm
the
uncertain too.
production's typing. Let's see.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
Oh, we might be in trouble. We might be getting taken off the air live. There is another match. We are sticking around. Disregard everything I've said within like probably the past 2 hours, but more specifically the past 10 minutes.
And speaking of 10 minutes, we're going to take a quick 10 to let them take their time and also let production get into the next map underway.
We'll
Don't
be
go
back.
anywhere.
And we are back already. Gonna be UNH versus Robert Morris. I believe it's Li Xiang Tower to start us off. Ball the band for UNH. Robert Morris taking out Freya. Looks like UNH brought back out Jay Rayner for the sub over Dine. Gonna be bringing out the Vendetta. Sojourn Zarya. As well as the one champion whose name I absolutely forget off the top of my head in Kiriko. A Knight will instead be going for Lucio. Definitely just so I can remember the name.
I'll find my own path.
You do too much cardio, not enough weight training.
I'll lift some weights if you go jogging with me.
We will see.
UNH going for a pretty dive heavy comp here, not too extreme. Gonna bring out the Zarya, of course. You know, big warrior. Some work with that tank. A lot of good bubbles, especially with Jay Rayner on that Vendetta. Gonna be going with that Sim TP for that quick early movement tech. UNH likes to be fast and aggressive, especially on the first flip. You see Jay diving in there. Clover and Knight not far behind with the big warrior. Robert Morris does bring out the Domina for their tank. Bit of heavy damage, builds that big shield, but kind of immobile, and UNH is very mobile here. Do have a Cassidy, though. That could cause some issues for Jay Rayner with the flashbang coming through. Knight first to fall. Jay critical in the back line. Big Warrior taking some damage here on the rotate, trying to stay close to Mon Clover. Suzu will come over to keep him alive as Jay ends up going down through the brig. Mon Clover makes a TP out to Knight. He zips away. Just him and Big Warrior. Just Knight, Clover, and Big Warrior. Clover goes down to the Cassidy. Domina gets a push on the Big Warrior. Last alive, Blackout and Knight. Both are going to stay near spawn for the respawn. As Robert Morris flips the point back in their favor. Now UNH starting to get aggressive here up towards this first point. This Domina getting the shield down with Big Warrior. Just pushes right through it. Starts melting HP. Domina goes down quick. Suzu being invested by Robert Morris. Jay Rayner tries to turn that advantage into something, but ends up just going down to the Cassidy as well. A lot of crit damage from those headshots. Blackout trying to chase down, but Big Warrior will secure the kill instead. Only 3 members remaining for Morris. The supports on the point get forced off. Lucio last alive on the point. He's just trying to delay as long as he can. Big Warrior helping melt him down. He'll secure that kill. Some more contesting from Robert Morris. Here their tank now trying to join in the fray, but Big Warrior just gets in his face with the bubble. Jay Rayner picks up one more to help secure that. The Kiriko comes in last as well, try to avoid that stagger. RU will get up to 55%. UNH going to get started as they flip the point back in their favor. We take an aggressive position here on the bridge. It looks like they're going to force Robert Morris to go out towards the back part of the site here. Play across that narrow bridge with some more open sight lines, but UNH is going to like this fight. They have that grab ready to go. Jay Rayner's ultimate shouldn't be much longer behind. Kitsune Rush gets invested from both teams. Quick first kill there for Blackout. Big Warrior finds one. Blackout gets traded out, though. Knight goes down as well. Big Warrior taking down a Kiriko. An ultimate from Robert Morris will help secure one. Big Warrior looks like we're down to the fire damage. Survives with 8 HP, and UNH will walk away 2 alive on that fight. But now Jay Rayner in a 1v1 on the point, gets the bubble to support the Lucio, who's zipping around, tries to take Big Warrior off the ledge, but he walks away just fine. Lucio escaping as well, and UNH keeps control of the point. Gonna creep up towards Robert Morris's numbers here. Jay Rayner has that ult ready to go. Could see a big play here, could see a big grab potentially. A lot of ultimates for UNH teams. There goes a beat from both, a grab from Big Warrior, and here comes Jay Rayner's big slash. He's looking for the tank. He comes crying down. He finds one. A second goes down for Robert Morris. Jay Rayner gets aggressive, catches the bubble, gets some good healing, and keeps Robert Morris pinned behind this choke point as he takes down the Lucio for a stagger. He's going to look for one more. The Suzu comes out to save that Cassidy. Jay Rayner and Big Warrior getting a little aggressive, but they start to back out pretty much unharmed. They have the first point up to 85% here, so it's looking good for them so far. Jay Rayner just gets stun locked on the rock. A high noon makes an appearance. Suzu being invested there by Mon Clover to keep Big Warrior in the fight. A lot of fire damage being done. Knight goes down to 3v5. UNH able to delay to 97%, but everybody will go down to the Domina pretty much. That Cassidy did pick up one. Robert Morris does get control back of the point, but they got a lot of crawling back to do to match out the number that UNH has been able to get. Jay Rayner tries to run down one. They get the mobility. Jay Rayner starts dashing back towards his team's push here. Cassidy does get some good damage in, but Jay Rayner's able to block a lot of it. He's staying behind the rock to try to get some healing. Big Warrior starts to get aggressive there. There's abilities being invested by the Dominant. Cooldowns are going to start up pretty soon here. Not sure what the ult economy is looking like. Our Horse might still have the Dominant ult ready to go. They're not going to have any support ults, I don't believe. Kitsune Rush will actually be used from both sides. Jay Rayner's going to use it to start getting aggressive. Some big damage on the back line, but Jay Rayner picks up one. Monclover cleans up one. The Cassidy will instead find two. UNH gets on the points with 3 alive. The Cassidy, they're looking for another. Kiriko gets traded out by Monclover. Big Warrior catches at Suzu to stay in the fight, but he starts getting run down as Monclover goes down. Big Warrior last to fall. Overtime ticking away. Big Warrior a little bit upset with that one. And the first round of control will go to Robert Morris here. UNH has the chance to mount the comeback, I believe. So my co-caster is currently enjoying his food. But UNH will see if they want to make any adjustments as they go into the second half of this first match. Okay. 10 seconds to go. Let's see what UNH wants to do here. Looks like they're going to keep everybody pretty much the same operators. No swaps that far. Or heroes, I guess. Gonna get the Sim TP, of course. They're going to start immediately rushing in to try to secure the high ground here. The enemy Lucio did make an appearance, but he was quickly beat back as my co-host does rejoin. Still
Something
probably
like
enjoying his food.
It's so good, but I'm here. You sound tired. I'm in.
I'm all good.
Sorry,
So you're gonna see a
GG,
big fight there. Pretty much, yeah. Big Warrior with 2. Domino does get the trade on Jay Rayner. A little bit of dive action in that back line, but UNH is able to walk away pretty much unscathed.
My professionalism is out the window. We go zap zap, boom boom.
Zap zap, boom boom. First point goes to UNH.
Is that on run? Oh my goodness.
Pretty sure, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
Cassie
does get run down by Big Warrior. Big little flank here. Couple of good bubbles, keeping Jay Rayner in this fight for a little bit longer. Good Suzu as well from both sides. It looks like the Domino will just get ran down. Monclover does pick up one to avenge Blackout. Jay Rayner finds that. Finds a double.
It's so crazy that you can just overhead and send someone to the floor. Like Lucio is just on the wall and I'm on the ground and I'm screwed.
Like a Batman special.
Seriously.
Got the Arkham City moves.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Made my day.
Speaking of just some moves, Jay Rayner dancing around on that back line. Keeping them stuck in that choke point. Reminiscent to how they started off their defense on the first round. Big gravity there to lock up one. Do you see a swap over to Wu Yang? Trying to get some extra corner damage. Some good beaming on to Jay Rayner will take him down. That Cassidy securing that. Alt nearly claiming the life of Clover.
Broken.
There's a quick Kitsune. High noon to try to deal with it, but it doesn't look like it funds anything. In fact, the rush just seems to be going in the favor of Big Warrior. They do lose Knight there. That Emre, or just it's not Emre. Anyway,
scurrying around the corner.
Does end up getting taken down. Definitely don't want to res right there. Probably want to save it for this potential touch they're trying to get here.
Their names are like the same. I can't even blame you, man. No touch. Just no go touch. Next.
Tied up at 1-1. UNH already wants to go to an overtime here. See if they can't walk away with a quick little 1-0.
You and Juno have been doing a
Doesn't look like UNH wants to make any roster swaps. They have kept this up through the 3 rounds so far. It's been working out pretty well in their favor.
From imperfection,
Gonna go for that early sim TP, get that quick movement once again. Able to just try to quickly overwhelm Robert Morris before they can really get their feet set.
Round 3. Capture the objective. We're in this together. All of us.
Gonna break out the Malga of Robert Morris. Maybe didn't really trust that dominant to the Zarya, but once with the bubble comes through, everybody just goes diving in. Jay Rayner picks up one. Malga gets just brought down just right after. Big Warrior picks up one as well. Blackout is trying to get aggressive. Yeah, they're going quick and they're winning. It's the important part of that chemical equation.
They're fed up from that last map. They're here to take vengeance.
Did see a little frustration on the Big Warrior face cam earlier, so this might be his chance to vent that out. To bring out the Bastion.
A sneaky flank. Yeah, that Bastion's pretty scary. Is fully behind them. Gonna get this crazy
Forces out
angle.
Suzu. Lucio tries, gets aggressive, but he starts getting melted down. He has to run away on the flank to find the kill on Blackout, but Big Warrior is able to balance out the numbers. A tank swap there for Clover. Yeah, it's just going to continue to get aggressive with Jay Rayner. They do have control of that point. Quickly getting up towards 40% here. Or are you just kind of struggling to get out of that first little choke point? You start kind of capping the point here. Might have sent somebody out on a little rotate. Looks like they're just going to flip the map here, but they're going to run down one before they can escape. Long Clover able to stay on the point as a grab comes through. Looks like it might have picked up a little bit of value. Mago going down to Blackout. Beat going to get invested from both sides despite it being like a 4v2. Does get the boot on the Kiriko. They went 1-for-1, so in reality, nothing was too much loss. But now Knight definitely wants to try to build his beat up before Robert Morris can get theirs online. But UNH will get up to 80%. Looks like they might just be able to force us into a final match as Kitsune Rush gets invested from both sides. Malga starts trying to hunt down Knight. Clover takes a lot of damage with a good Suzu to keep himself alive. Backline staying up, but Jay Rayner does finally fall. The Malga able to interrupt Clover a second before he gets that health back. Knight finds one here. Big Warrior investing in the fight as well. Knight on the point now.
It's winnable.
He's just 1v1 in the Lucio, but Blackout's there to help out. The overtime timer nearly ran out, but unfortunately, looks like Blackout will just try to back out here. Do see the Sojourn swap on Robert Morris. Nearly goes down there after avoiding the Suzu. Just running away from Clover at this point.
A lot invested, but 99 is hit. So any win will be the decisive win for the map. Just gotta farm these ults back up. Malga that bullet sponge we've seen in the last series, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to get that stuff back.
Expecting to see Cage soon. Both support ults were invested rather recently, so I can't imagine they're online. So you might see two more fights if Cage doesn't end up going in the favor of Robert Morris, but they do almost have grab up a Big Warrior.
And he's just happy to farm it.
Gets melted down. That soldier might not be as lucky to get away. Blackout chases that down. The Cage doesn't find anybody. He's just going to throw a grab up on the wall as Blackout stays on the point. He's happy to just kind of wave and smile, and he'll just take the point back to start that overtime. Looks like it's kind of even on numbers here. A good Suzu keeps everybody alive, but Clover gets ran down. Big Warrior finds that kill. Blackout burning, taking a lot of damage from that. A good bubble, though. Big Warrior just find one. A Suzu from Robert Morris will keep them in the fight. Big Warrior by himself can't take that 2v1.
Oh,
so get ran down by the soldier. The Kiriko might have went off, but she might have TP'd. Beat being invested by RU. Knight now has that advantage.
They probably could have won that if Blackout just committed with the team, but at the very least, that point flip is going to make it for one more fight. Probably. The beat was just invested from Morris, so the beat's gonna come out here for UNH. Immediately match with the Kitsune. It's gonna get
Knight starting to get
scrappy here.
aggressive. Looking at the Sojourn. The Malgo comes sprinting back, carrying somebody. I think that was an alt. Quick
On
trying to
run
run
committing
down this
drone ult.
kill. Do end up taking down the on run. Definitely have time for a touch here. Jay Rayner gets plenty of those heals. It looks like Big Warrior picks up one on the Kiriko. Maybe that'll be big. There
Big
goes one.
stab into the
Kitsune
overhead.
invested by UNH. They're going to be on the point here. Jay Rayner does go up the map, but Blackout takes out one. Give him two. Give Big Warrior one as well. And that... Well, maybe. Now, that should just be a quick win for UNH. Should bump them up 1-0.
I don't know about quick. That went 99 overtime.
Oh, yeah. Not quick, but that will be a win in the control category.
One step at a time. They got to make their way. Got to climb it back. Clear the mentals. Take the win. It's pretty well played.
Knight with a quick little support play of the game, you know. Little boop there. But we'll see if UNH wants to approach, or how they want to approach the next hybrid match, rather. Did see, what was the previous map for hybrid? Not Parisa?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully it's not that again. You'd see a little bit of a growing pains in the last match.
Screw Parizo.
Honestly. This match moving a lot quicker. Already getting ready for the second round here. No need for any breaks or pauses. No shade towards the last match, of course.
I still need a break, low-key.
That's no worries. Gotta digest that food, bro. It looks like we should be getting ready, or set, I guess, for the second round here. Doesn't look like there's been any substitutions on other sides. On either side. English, not too great. But UNH going to, or since UNH won, Robert Morris does get the choice of the map for hybrid. See a lot of Eichenwald. A lot of... I don't know the map pool, so I can't really just throw out guesses. Did see Paricio in the previous game against SNHU. Just waiting to see what RU wants to go with here. A bit of delay as strategies get discussed. Figure out what map you want to go with. You got to figure out which hero comp you want to go into the map with, of course. Looks like we're going to go to Coliseum, which is a push map. Pick bands will be coming out next. Looks like Kiri will be the band for Robert Morris. Pretty interesting band. See what UNH wants to take out. Obviously no support band. Has to be a tank or DPS, and it can't be one of the ones that have been picked in the previous rounds, to my understanding. And UNH will be taking out the Mauga here. Do know they like to run a pretty heavy poke comp on Coliseum. Or Coliseum, I don't know. The Coliseum, yep. UNH likes to go with the heavy poke here. We saw Dine was substituted in last time. Excited to see what they want to run Jay Rayner with on this map. You can get away with some pretty heavy dive comps as well. We did see previously UNH like the Domina and the Ombre. Blackout, of course, always good on this hit scan. See if they want to lean into the poke, maybe go a bit more heavy with the dive. I know Jay Rayner likes a lot of those dive champions. I like it. I don't like it anymore. The Widow would have been kind of fun to see. Blackout looks like they're going to go Emre here. Domino the pick for Big Warrior. Knight going to go on to the Alari. Jay Rayner maybe a little indecisive. Looks like he's going to end up going with the Genji, adding in a little bit of dive, some good survivability. Especially because Robert Morris did break out a Bastion for a little bit in that previous match. Could see some good deflects with that. Blackout good with the poke here.
How did you end up like this?
I refuse to walk my family's path. This was the result.
Got an arm on him.
You still overcame that?
Only when I learned
I think Blackout's trying to break out.
was offered.
So I mean, better make sure he's contained.
I'll put it all on the line.
But we'll get underway with the push here. Blackout gonna get aggressive for some early positioning. Jay Rayner definitely wants to look for those dives into the back line, taking out a support maybe. No Kiriko for Suzu's or teleports. Looks like RU's brought out the ball here. Maybe a Reaper, the Ash for some poke. Not 100% sure about that Reaper, but might have spotted somebody in that back line trying to tear up. So it's going to be the Ombres. The Ash finds a quick kill onto Blackout. Put down UNH, but they regain control of the bot, trying to bring it back in the back line. Monclover taking a lot of damage. Trying to stay alive, but he ends up going down. Knight trying to keep him alive with the Wu Yang. Big Warrior still fighting on the robot, able to contest that. Turns around to try to secure this kill. Unable to take down. Monclover not with a lot of mobility. He has to try to get back to point. Looks like he might go for a swap. Might just stay with the Wu Yang here. Big Warrior still on the point. He does finally fall. And manages to escape. DPS starting to get active in the UNH backline once again, but Jay Rayner will find that kill. Now UNH is in a pretty good position to start getting a push back towards the bot. Doing some good damage in on this ball as he tries to just kind of annoy everybody. A dynamite will fly far from the Ash. Big Warrior now gonna get back into the fray here, gets a big shield set up on the bot. Big damage on the Ash, securing the kill for Jay Rayner. He's looking for another one. Starts to get just jumped at with the supports here. The ball in the back line starts seeing some good damage. Big Warrior able to try to soak up as much of that damage as possible. Gets one kill, looks for a second, finds it. Trying to delay on the point is RU, but they will lose control of the bot. The ball trying to stay around. We'll get scared off by the Big Warrior throwing out that shield as they start to get working on the bot. Try to take back some of this lead that Robert Morris got. They got about halfway to the first checkpoint. Knight to spot that Bob in the back. They have to be careful not to get bursted down by the Ash ultimate. Pylon goes down, and the backline is one. Knight throws out the ultimate. He's looking for one. Very low HP, but he zips around the corner, lands a shot. Does end up going down to the ball. Picks up a double, taking down both support. Big Warrior left alone on the point. Blackout with all is just going to delay and stay on the point. Jay Rayner in the meantime will pick up one before he does get taken back down. UNH gets the full reset here, but Robert Morris will be able to start pushing the bot a little bit more once again. Knight takes a shot from the Ash, gets a little low, doesn't have the pylon set up quite yet. Starts to get burned out as well. The Genji blade comes out, finds one. I believe the Wu Yang ultimate was used there as well. UNH able to get on the bot as the mines from the ball find Black and Owian going down to another. Big Warrior taking a lot of damage, trying to back off to stay alive. That ball just starts to hunt him down. He gets the stun, but ends up going down. Jay Rayner, low HP around the corner. Unable to dash away. And it looks like Robert Morris will be able to cap the point. Getting that forward spawn go in their favor first. Blackout trying to burst one down on the bridge. Might just go for the swap here. Gonna bring out the Cassidy instead. A bit more anti-dive while still being a really good hit scan. Does lose out on the M-Ray ultimate, unfortunately. Try to build up the high noon quickly. There's an ultimate from behind. That'll pick up one. Ball picks up another. Both supports for UNH gone. Blackout is able to get the tank down, bursting him out as well. Looks like Knight's going to swap out to the Brig instead. Yeah, swapping out to the Brig. Then the Alari not able to do enough damage and not able to stay alive long enough to really help out. Clover swaps over to the Juno, it looks like. So UNH going a bit more dive heavy. Do have that Cassidy to try to keep some anti-dive ready. It looks like RU just backed off the point here. As we get down to about 5 minutes, that ball is trying to hunt down the support. Just do some damage to Monclover. Looks like UNH is just going to take the bot here and start running. Monclover trying to keep the Brig alive. Runs back into the Sojourn E, and that'll melt Knight down. Blackout goes down. Give one to Jay Rayner. Clover starts getting an aerial battle with the Hamster. Gets melted down a little bit. Jay Rayner gets finally just getting taken down. Big Warrior on the point. Very low HP. Even with ultimate, does end up going down, and UNH loses control of the bot once again. Robert Morris restarting their push. Looks like they're not going to get too aggressive. But looks like they are going to push it.
What did I come back to?
Start so far. Yeah, just being kind of pushed back by the wrecking ball. A lot of big attacks in the back line. The mine's gonna get thrown out here. Some big damage on to Blackout.
Oh no.
UNH does lose two more there. Big Warrior and Jay Rayner get lumped in together with the mines, finding one. 4 minutes. The robot starts to approach that final checkpoint. Definitely see why there was a wrecking ball ban in the first round. You do see Big Warrior makes a swap onto ball as Overcharge finds two. Knight and Monclover both going down. Big Warrior unable to stay on the point. UNH will lose the second match, tying it up at 1-1.
Oh god. That's all I got. Oh god.
Just does not seem like the map for Big Warrior not to have access to Zarya.
Yeah.
Or sorry, not access to, but definitely see like maybe the Zarya might have worked out better. No, it wasn't banned out, but I thought it was, but I forgot it was Kiriko. So that definitely probably messed up their lineup a little bit, losing out on the Kiriko.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty tough without the Kiri, cause Mon usually plays Lucio, but Knight's kind of taking over that job, so that puts Mon on Kiri, and without those two, it seemed kind of rough. Some unfortunate shots didn't let Knight survive in one of those POVs, but it was much more than that. It just seemed like the ball. You gotta deal with the ball. How? You can like flash him, maybe like a different tank. Like I might be a little crazy, but like you pull out a Roadhog or something. You gotta hook that guy.
Yeah, just stop him dead in his track.
Yeah, something. I need something.
Just bring back peak Overwatch 2, Sombra.
Oh yeah, that's what this game needs, for sure.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Altis or Atlas will be our third map. Doing some Flashpoint.
Yeah, we'll see what answers we got.
I have seen the Big Warrior Junker on this map.
very true, but I don't think Junker Queen does too well on the ball. Like anything ball does, Junker Queen's just too slow to
Yeah.
catch up.
Unless you can manage to land a hook while he's mid zip line. Pretty
Oh
much just
yeah,
runs away from you.
easy. Yeah, easy. The on-run ban.
That's
But actually,
causing a
probably looking
bit
up who
of
the
a
heck is on-run.
Trying to figure out if they have a PNG saved or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Ball is just so annoying.
Very.
Things like the brig are helpful. The cast is helpful, but maybe it was just too little too late on that map. The Domina genuinely cannot interact with ball at all. So
Be able to dive just right past those shields.
she's way too slow. If the ball displaces a support backwards, Domina will just never, ever, ever get there.
Yeah. Seems like that character does struggle a little bit with heavy dive comps. But if you have the right
That's
backline, I'm
true.
sure you can work around it.
It's true. But the thing is, like, Ball has this staying power by himself, right? Like, he has the giant shields. His gun hurts. He has a lot of damage if he's, like, played correctly with all the tech, and you get double booped, and then you get one clipped. Where Domina can really hold a spot down. But if Ball takes 4 sets of eyes onto him, and Domina takes 4 sets of eyes when onto her, like, Domina's not able to survive that nearly as well as Ball can, so it's kind of a losing fight on both sides. Ban
Yeah,
Brig.
you don't
Oh,
really
they
want all your
didn't.
eye. Oh,
Diabolical.
it just took one of the
Sorry.
counters out. I fully expect to see a Cassidy.
Yeah.
Just kind of
You
need that
need it.
flashbang at this point. See what they're thinking. Looks like they want to go back to the tried and true here.
Checks
Did
out.
have pretty good success with it on Li Zhang.
If you're never split, then hopefully Ball gets less value, but like Ball getting a big slam is not even bad, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Soldier's pretty good in the Ball. You literally just shoot him the whole game with all your ammo.
Yeah, I've farmed the
A
ulti.
good Tracer's good. Yeah,
I've
Tracer
seen some
has a
flashes of the
perk
J Rayner
where
Tracer.
it's- Yeah, Tracer's got a perk where if you melee, you get half your clip back. So you literally just shoot melee the ball until he F's off.
PR training, PR training.
There was no
Looks like
apps.
Blackout is going to go
apps
with
way to
the...
say it.
You know, the point gets across. Looks like Blackout going to swap back to Soju.
Rice wine on the flank here. Some damage going on down
Of course.
below.
Jay getting
Dominant
active
fight.
there will help secure a kill with a bubble.
2 picks for
Do
UNH
bring back
for
the
only
ball.
1
Knight ends up
return,
finding
but
for it.
big slash.
Jay
Take
comes
down
swooping
2.
in for a double.
You know,
So
Vendetta.
the ball does end up getting
What can she
away.
do? Right? She can. You can duel Ball. You can duel everybody. She can
Ooh.
do so much damage.
Lucio gets exploded. The ball coming in, trying to distract. Clover able to walk away from that alive. Out looking for another little
when-
right tap
When the
here.
ball's setting up, yes, exactly. When the ball's setting up and in Narnia, you gotta go hit them while he's not able to provide value. He's just too late. Cassidy goes down. Trade coming back out though.
Knight does pay
little more even
for
than
it.
UNH would
Blackout
like.
goes down as well. Looks like it's going to be
No
a
energy here from the
3v4
Zarya
going into
either.
this, trying to melt down that Vendetta. Speaking of melting down
Nice
Monclover,
quick
but the
break from
trade
Jay.
back from Jay Rayner. I don't know why it's lagging hard on my end. Hello?
I think you're lagging because your voice is kind of cutting. I can take
Yeah,
over if you
give
got to
me
fix your internet or
one
something.
second.
No problem. You're stuck with me, folks. We got literally every ult in the bank coming up for UNH. Knight went down pretty early a couple times, so he's not going to have that beat. As opposed to the enemy Lucio. I'll put some money on a Kitsune or a Grav engage. They're going to speed out through the bottom, maybe rip a quick Fox. Gonna kind of demand that Robert Morris do something. Ball does get caught into this grab, immediately wiped out. Jay Rayner going to 1 HP, barely lives with a bubble, and they get the point flip, and Zarya wants more. Jay Ray right behind it, looking for some of these big impact kills. They take down 2. Vendetta looks for a trade, doesn't get it, because UNH is too clean. Got the big peel. That should be the first point over to UNH. They do have this Vendetta ultimate. Excited to see how that goes. The beat is online. Uncertain if the enemies used beat. Maybe it was just too quick of picks, so. Never punished. W. So 20 seconds for the point to unlock, so UNH doesn't need to go in now. They're playing it slow. Looking for a good engage. J-Ray rips the band-aid straight off, forces the enemy to beat. Cass going low. High Noon gonna find one, as well as Vendetta finding a pick onto Blackout. Abandoned mission. Get out or die. A nice team wipe. Jay actually didn't get the beat. Knight did counter beat, but I suppose it was just not the value we were looking for. Not the worst thing in the world. That's pretty bad. A flanky kill from the Cassidy onto our Sojourn. As now SNHU gonna take that chance to send it into the enemies. 2 crit players. It's going to both fall relatively quickly as UNH has to regroup into the spawn. Ball just hanging out above the point. Not the point, above the spawn. Did they even check? Nah, he just left. Alright, nice. Okay, W wall climb. My Vendetta is 1 HP once again, does get healed up, forces Kitsune out as Ball is just ripping it. Jay Rayner runs his ult into the Lucio to open up the first pick. As they wait for the Kitsune rush to end, mines will be invested. A quick pick back onto Vendetta makes this an even fight. A couple ults invested. TP forward, Knight barely can't survive. Blackout finds one, but it's too little, too late. As 1-1. Points are all evened up. Some extra swaps here. I think the Cassidy is very good. You really gotta neutralize this ball somehow. Vendetta can do good damage, but only if she's able to actually stick on the ball, and hopefully the flashbang will assist with that. Pinging him out ahead of time. Trying to figure out where he is. Only now that the point is open do both teams start engaging. A nice solo grab onto the ball. He does go down. Point does flip, but 2 members already picked, so hopefully it should be no more than 10-15%. Some clutch shots from the whole team. Gonna even it up. What do we got in the bank? Kitsune gonna go early, right onto all of these staggered enemies. 2 quick ones. Kiriko gets traded out by the ball. Still a winning fight overall. UNH can no longer go nearly as ham as their main healer has been reduced to ashes. Just chilling at the At the choke. Ball gets a big slam into the team, forces out the Kitsune. Vendetta ult comes down onto Blackout's head. Vendetta trying to get some action of her own, but that's 3-4 clean kills out of that SNHU engage, and I think that's not even the worst. It's still last fight. If they can win, they will take the point. They've got some ult of their own coming up. Curious to see if this High Noon gets any value. Some people literally just reload with it, but a nice speed boost into a High Noon can maybe prevent the ball from doing some shenanigans. Zarya getting walked down in the corner there. A beat engage will not be matched as the remaining members fall. Maybe could have been winnable, but I'm gonna need a quick rollout here for a UNH touch. Beat does get invested as well as Vendetta ult finds Lucio. And just as quick as they fell, they will dominate. Gonna recap the point. Ball probably gets a touch here, so that could be pretty annoying. Enemy Kitsune rush gonna be big, but Big Warriors grab hopefully bigger. No, High Noon gonna take him out. Just seems like Robert Morris is a little more coordinated right now. Big Warrior on his signature hazard said, I'm gonna do it myself. Gosh darn it. As they speed as 5 toward the next point. Hazard instantly slashing Cass out of position. He looks to the Lucio of his own. Finding almost 3 quick ones here. Vendetta doing so much damage. Even the almighty Hazard has to respect that. Does end up falling. I'm sure Big Warrior's not happy about that one. But they will get the point. Both High Noon and Kitsune, if I'm not mistaken, available for UNH. Ooh, Jay going to 1 HP. Aye! He is Strange Fox into a wall, into instant death. Hate to see that. Some nice shots, but Hazard is alive. This is a salvageable fight, honestly. Just trying to play life, just trying to live. But a Cassidy from all the way behind. Like, you can see the tilt across the whole team. It's been a rough double block for sure. Jay finds 2. Says lock in, twin. We can do this. Almost good for 3, but no, the ball is just too annoying. Hopefully they get another fight win here. You'd hate to see it end like this. Hazard ult coming down with a High Noon onto the ball. Gonna trap him, blow him up. Well played. Gonna trade out for Jay. It's a better trade. They're gonna beat through the mines to try and get onto the point. And that ult goes down, doesn't find anybody. Knight dropping dangerously low, gets clipped by the enemy Lucio, and then traded out by Monclover. But Vendetta just so powerful, cleaving Big Warrior down. Not a lot he can do. The contest is here. It's Kiriko and Vendetta. No Kunai is able to land. Gonna seal it 1-3. 1-2 in Robert Moore's favor. You gotta dig deep here. You gotta really dig deep. I believe if they ban ball first, then ball will be available for the rest of the series, and that's not great. I mean, it's just doing so much, providing so much trouble. 2. Aw. Segue, something, intermission.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Alrighty. Making way into Midtown. Robert Morris on match point. Come on, Jay, pull out the Torb. It's good. It's good in the ball.
I'll find my own path,
Oh yeah. Going deep into pockets for this one.
and I'll keep you safe. I'll accept no
Emre
less
eventually
than
gets
best
the
performance out there.
infinite Glock perk. Starts blowing you up as long as he gets hits. Could be good in the ball. Torbjorn very annoying, gonna always constantly tick down damage at this ball. He's running around. This is a pretty linear map as well. It's pretty difficult to separate Domina from the rest of her team when this whole half of the map is separated purely by a fire truck.
Defend objective
So,
A.
curious to see how this one plays out.
Let's destroy their reputation.
Hopefully they're locking in a little bit. Jetpack Cat over the top with the ball. Gonna make this a very vertical map when it's normally not. Quick pick from Domina onto, I presume, that Cat. Just exploded. Ball gonna make it into the back line as per usual.
I need some help. Mind the charge. I spotted a foe.
Just kind of chilling. In comes the ball. Does switch the Glock. Trying to blow him up. Does get forced back pretty well. And this turret providing a lot of value. Torbjorn himself has a shotgun. Oh, welcome back.
I don't know if it worked, but we'll see.
J-Ray Torb
It definitely
falls
did not.
low.
I'm still lag as hell.
That's incredible. Not as incredible as the SNHU hit right there. Gonna take down 4 members from UNH. This ball just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Yeah, I was wondering about that first round ban they had for ball. Now I see why.
Now they showcase why.
Knight trying to get a pick there, can't seem to find it. Keeping a hold of this high ground. Looks like
barely
Ryu's trying to get behind with ball.
Jay kind of jumped off the high ground with his overload. A huge captivating sun. I don't even know if that's what it's called. I'm just gonna pretend it's what it's called. Big Warrior gonna find one of
Sounds
his
official.
own. 3 versus 4. Torb overloading, but he's just a massive square of a hitbox, and he's gonna go down.
Pretty low kill game so far on both sides.
True. I mean, this ball
Just
is
been a
just
lot
too
of
efficient at
pressure.
dismantling the enemy team. Yes, exactly.
DH has to get a touch here to delay a bit longer. See that ball going in for a big mine. Big Warrior with one. Give
Big
one
Warrior
more
with the
to
diva. Gonna
Knight.
find
Big Warrior
one.
with the second. I'm gonna go try to fix these network
Nice
issues.
team
This is
wipe.
a catastrophe.
Go ahead, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Some ults available. I lied about the overload too. Torb still got that in the bank, unless he just built it back like a beast. Either way, there will be some lava around the payload very shortly. Ball is getting pressured, but just so impossible to kill this character. There's no CC left in Overwatch, really. Kitsune Rush going to be invested onto the high ground quickly, turning onto the Onron. Does get the quick pick. Kitsune from the low ground from SNHU, as well as the revival from Onron, one of her 2 ultimate abilities. Mizuki gonna come out, gonna juke, just barely survives. Blackout living on a prayer. Diva going to low HP in her mech. A aggressive Soch slide gonna win the off angle with the overclock. And the no way. Not again? Seriously? Okay. This is a Chungus game. Pardon my French.
Tools in hand, brain in key.
They discontinued my favorite moisturizer. Got any recommendations?
Just go again is kind of crazy work.
What? At least you
Call an admin or something. Pause. Yeah, I agree. I am taking the liberty of self-intermissioning. It can stay live though, but like until this gets figured out. GG.
about you let me build you a new mech?
I don't know. I heard you're gonna
Well,
get it to boot up.
they're back.
That was once!
They just pretended that it didn't happen. It's kind of wild.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let's get this done. Let's kick this off.
Baby's under attack!
Enemies on the point. Lock it down.
Show them what you've got.
Take this.
Enemy spotted.
You be spamming. The diva is here, gonna be eating some poke. I do like the diva pick. Nice to punish on the ball. Swapped over to the Ana here. Interesting.
Keep a lookout.
Mon not quite peaking yet. Big sleep, but the ball just a massive barrier.
Protect the objective.
9 perk unlocked.
Enemy Mizuki going down as well as the ball. I mean, UNH pretty happy with this. A longer hold already than they had on the first server.
Enough whining. You're fine.
Seems like they've just kind of paired up,
You're powered up.
one on each side, to ensure that ball can't find crazy value. Has to pick and choose where he wants to hit. Mizuki ult going down, Diva trapped inside of it, gonna shoot out the bomb and dies alone and sad. Kitsune going to find very little value as they just wait it out with a tank pick. Nice Suzu on the Torgron, but it's too little too late. Yeah, he just fall. Blackout finds a pick, and Diva's back. They didn't even get any ticks yet, so potentially retakeable here. Diva gonna go and bully whoever's on that off angle there. Ana tries to find some nice shots. Batter someone up for the railgun. Does UNH want to contest this? Do they want to get a touch? Someone 1 HP over on those stairs. Diva too low. Mizuki comes down, chains him up and leaves. The on-run ult comes out with the OC and cleans up UNH.
Time to get clever.
Hey. Hello.
Tango in sight. Soothing your wounds. Enemy spotted. Tango in sight.
Nice IRL juke from Monk over there. Ducking his head away from the rail. A Mizuki ult comes down just to solidify the high ground, forces Diva out, as no projectiles can come in. Nano Boost going to be invested right after it goes down to take the high ground back. Torbjorn finds a pick, and Ana finds another with a nice Suzu in the back of the map there. As the mech gets healed up and lives another day.
Tango in sight.
Mines fall from the sky. Kitsune Rush popped in response, as well as what looks like Overload. 2 quick picks, make it a third. Gonna stop that momentum in its tracks. Hey, it's winnable.
Hello. Good to see you. Kaiki. 60 seconds remaining.
Quick ball engage followed by Diva Peel. Nice Suzu onto the mech. Kind of in a precarious situation. TP's out, gets a nice headshot. Just back to back team wipes, pretty much, from UNH. W. Ew, disgusting turret. Sticking to the walls. Shout out to Namor. Pretty swiftly dealt with though. Torb on a crazy flank. Just absolutely sprinting it into the enemy team. OC invested. Bomb to counter. Nicely kited. Nano boost for Sojourn. Does not find anything. Actually gets picked. Oh man. Baby Diva putting on a good fight, but oh come on, Torb, don't get picked here. Ooh, barely lives. Ball gets slept, but not nearly enough damage to take down the Hampshire. Overload available, but doesn't seem to be doing much. It's not a very high value ult by itself. Mizuki ult going to block the lava. Not a horrible trade. Kitsune is just about built here. Rush gonna go down with the nano stacked on top of it. Last fight situation, on run ult invested, instantly annihilates Knight. But some nice kunai is gonna clutch up. Some scrappy fight in the back of the map here. Torbjorn trying to clean it up. A nice little punch will secure. Only a little bit left on the cart to go, but not a full cap. So UNH is definitely able to win this. Stick to what's working. The Diva seems to be doing good, as well as the Torbjorn, so
We're in this together. All of us. Clear heads, sharp eyes.
Fighting battles at such a young age. I hope you remember to take time for yourself.
Sometimes, but I have so much to do.
That's always the excuse.
5 seconds underway here. A little quick widow shot.
All these skyscrapers just hurt my neck.
Maybe my eyes deceived me.
Perfect world is shaped.
On to the Domina here. Kind of wanted the Diva, but we'll see. It's a Domina mirror after all, not on ball, so figures it's better to just win the Ditto. Mizuki, chosen for Robert Morris. Better Domina shield comes out. Domina dropping real low. Shield barely saving his life. Nope, does get taken down. Does get traded for Jay though. Ana finds the revenge kill. A nice biotic nade to top Big Warrior up and looking pretty good. Prince takes matters into his own hands. Gets 2. Stacking 3 on cart. Hopefully denying Robert Morris the touch. Big cleanse on the nade, but the lone dominant not able to withstand all of this poke. The turret pelting her in the back, and it's gonna be a quick cap.
Divine perfection.
The payload's moving. Time.
Make your maker proud.
Fighting for the high ground, forcing the Domina off. Looking pretty good. Someone dropping real low. 1-for-1 trade support for DPS. It is winning for UNH. Oh, but a second trade onto the Kiriko will halt all momentum right there. Big Warrior so deep. Does not have the assistance, but actually, he's just doing it himself. Got Domina so low that Jay was able to clean it up. And he's sick of it. He said, I'll do it myself. We got 4 ults, let's use them. Looking like the most dominant map of the series. Big crystal into the rush. A lot of ults invested. As long as it's winning. Looks good. 5 minutes on the bank. This guy doesn't have ball. Maybe he's kind of mid. There, I said it.
Hey, good to see you.
More switches. I believe it's a tank swap as well. Nano boost available. Flanking Genji. He's back on the ball, insta-dies, gets traded out. Form on Clover and a Blade will take down the rest of the team. The one trick bears his head again. Knight wants a nano, but who gets it is the question. A crazy sleep instantly annihilates the ball, sending the Sojourn with the nano boost. Hunts down one player, straggled. Knight's POV is just absolutely lagging like crazy.
This ends now.
Nice rail, another kill into the ball. They seem to have kind of gotten a lock on it. The sun triggers.
On its way.
Takes down one, but a nice team kill and an ace will bring it to 2-2. Me when I lie, ball's back. Kill the ball, please.
Hello.
How broken is that character? That's his team kill and he still gets the touch.
Area denial.
Turret putting up generational performance back there. Now there we go. 2-2. Once again, mandated to game point.
Play of the game.
It all comes down to this. An unfortunate loss in ECC. Will we be able to maintain our very winning record in NECC? Or will the ball just prove to be too annoying? Find out right now. After the ban phase. Smile. Alright, what map are we even on? Havana. Ruh-roh. Alright, sticking to the Torb, sticking to the Sojourn. Check side if it don't break, don't fix it. Saw some really good things out of the Sigma in the last series. And I mean, same logic, like just keep playing what's working. Random Moira. Just fading to the top faster to peek out the window.
Your worth is a hypothesis. Prove it.
The Hashimoto are a massive force, with a lot more firepower than a gang of kids.
What? You think we shouldn't fight back?
I think you need to start fighting smarter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
Spawn hold here. Oh, clapped. Every time this ball dies, I get joy. Spawn hold pretty much instantly broken. Dies on cart. Smart decision. But hey, 8:30 seconds. Not bad. This ball just rolling around. Oh, nasty. Let's go, Knight. Just ending the whole point right then and there with some well-placed util. Sojourn slides on for the touch. Gets taken down. Ball is back. Slept again. Just so locked in. Yeah, go find a new profession, buddy. Twirling his trusty sleep dart in hand.
Keep fighting.
Tango inside.
They're targeting me.
I've got you.
Quick nano boost over to Big Warrior could be big. Oh, instantly opens up the fight. 2, beautiful. That 3. No, that one's J. No, it is 3. Yep, he swapped to the Orisa after getting turbo gapped. Oh, nah. Nah, it's over. You made Knight pull out the Ana. Nade just barely misses. Can't sleep the captivating sun either. Living. Nano boost gonna come out onto the Genji. A big pocket finds a massive nade, but it's just too little, too late. Unless it's too. Never mind. Too big, too early, almost.
Coming through.
Not forgetting the payload, are we?
Tango inside.
Needing to eventually take this high ground again. The Orisa very strong at holding down a point. Has the CC, has the tankiness. Kind of split from the rest of his team. They seem to be doing alright. Until Blackout falls. Jay gets hit by a nice Suzu to keep him up. Nano boost online, but with 2 DPS down, probably not worth it. Doing their best to live. Again, she's just gonna clean up as he does. It started out very convincingly, has suddenly drawn to a halt. Shoutouts to my Overwatch 1 enjoyers for getting that pun. J-Ray on to Hans, though, looking for the miracle arrow. That ends the point. Crazy rock. Does big damage on the Orisa too. Like the swap a lot. Gravitic Flux gonna find Orisa, but she's just gonna gold out of it. Big rock. Doesn't matter. Both UNH supports are dead. Gotta go. Reset. We need a big one. What it is, I don't know. Nano OC, possible. Just a big old Nano Sigma. Definitely doable. Orisa has the shield perk. Creating even more space out of her kit. Eats an anti. Jay going crit. This is it. It's the last push. This is a crazy world where you find a big dragon here, but not even gonna get the ult charge to use it. Ooh. Quick Nano Blade gonna steal that one right up. Alright, let's go Shin. On the Orisa. Died with Kitsune, unfortunate. Just got Nano Bladed, not much you can do. Alright, we're gonna need a full hold.
Hold your thumbs, and we'll get through this all right.
Hello.
They're going to love this.
The older I get, the faster the years go.
It's likely that time is passing at the same rate it always has. Barring relativistic effects, of course.
I like you better when you're talking to yourself.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Getting underway here.
Get this done.
They're pushing the payload.
Not opting for the spawn hold. Just jockeying for some early space. Nade finds one. Big Warrior still opting for the Sigma. Kiriko going down, that's a nightmare. Gonna have to back way up. Big anti on a big warrior. Still fighting for the high ground. But a Genji gonna be a little scary up here. As long as I can hold here, it's fine. UNH good not to stagger after Mon got picked.
Feels like selling, huh? They're attacking me.
Some scary stuff. Suzu does land. Very well played. Gonna keep the Tor going up as well. All we gotta do is live. Kills are great, but all we gotta do is live. Has the gravitic flux. Has to be careful with the Orisa spear though. Genji dropping so low. Does find a pick elsewhere. So the Orisa kind of sanctioned off alone here. And hopefully find some of these kills. Nano my boy. There's Nano my boy. Spear used. You know, I like it. Just stay locked in. Alari ult coming in from up top. Kitsune invested in exchange. Orisa diving into the backline. Oh, gets a crazy bleed. Oh, and lives with the Suzu. My backline's too good. With the Orisa cut, that's another big push and a big hold from UNH. Still has a lot of these ults. So playing this building so expertly. Nano OC is going to be sent up top. Sleep Dart doesn't find anybody, but Orisa gets immediately blown up. Big Warrior pushing the assault, gets some nice spheres onto the Soj, but she's gonna get out. Unless, oh, the rock's bringing him so low, but just not quite. That's alright, just keep chilling. We have Flux. They've got a lot of ults of their own though. Robert Morris looking to take the aggressive. Blade incoming. Immediate Molten Core on his own feet to try and live. Kiriko does get out, which is huge. Torb seems to be alive too for the time being. They find a kill somewhere. Sigma dropping so low, gets railed. Yune's doing a lot of damage into the Orisa as well. Oh, a big OC comes out. But they're both one. And Knight's good for two. Torb gets it as well. No way. Let's go, baby. UNH win. 3-2. Like the prophecy foretold. Wow. Really good job dealing with that ball. Really good swaps. Anna the Kiriko playing perfectly with their other DPS. Locking in to survive. And of course, Big Warrior himself just putting a clinic in the front line. Really well played. I'm exhausted. I can't even imagine how these five boys are doing. Well played. Thanks for watching. Good night.